Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
School basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams. This is Tennessee's most complete high school basketball coverage.
Sponsored by United Cumberland Bank, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Ray's Axe, South Fork Physical Therapy, Lumber King, Potter's Ace Hardware, Salvage LLC, Highland Telephone and Highland Communications, Mark's Family Pharmacy, TNT Car Wash, and by title sponsor, First National Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Good evening and welcome to Sunbright, Tennessee and Sunbright High School as the district action gets back in swing of things as the Oneida Lady Indians are getting ready to take on the Sunbright Lady Tigers. Now these two teams, by the way, this is Kevin Akers along with Mark Matthews and Tim Smith. These two teams have met earlier in the year, but it did not count toward district action. They met during the Christmas tournament at Oneida Mark, and that was a very exciting basketball game.
Yeah, went into overtime in the Christmas tournament with Sunbright coming out with a victory, 63-56. Kelsey Pike hitting the shot at the buzzer from about 8 feet behind the three-point line and tying the thing up. Just another classic battle between these two teams, and probably going to see another one here tonight. The Indians really need to get this win if at all possible. They're coming in here tonight against a very good Sunbright team, 16-4 record, 2-0 in the district team, with some losses to a Pickett County team, a Clay County team that's very good, a Cumberland County team that's really good, and then they lost to Bishop Eustis Prep, New Jersey, a team down at the Orlando tournament down at Universal Studios, I believe, or Disney, 45-40. So they've lost to some really good teams this year. 4 losses on the season, so we face a tall task.
Well, one of their best wins came up just last week, Tim, right? You want to tell us a little bit about that?
No, you interrupted me.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, Steely's Thunder again.
Go ahead.
Tell us a little bit about the good game they had last week, Tim.
No, what I was going to say. Go ahead. You tell them what that was.
They defeated Coalfield.
Yeah, and kind of took a what would be maybe a stranglehold on the district. But is it a surprise that Coach Rusty Yaden is winning?
No.
I mean, it's not a surprise to anybody, and he has been building this thing at Sunbright. It's building, by the way. It's not going anywhere. The middle school team down here at Sunbright is very, very good, and this high school team is getting much, much better, and they are finally seeing. Coach Yaden, he wants to win all the time, and there's some impatience sometimes there, but he's finally seeing everything he's worked for down here pay off. And this was just a 4-point loss down there. He's taken these girls to Disney World to compete in these tournaments twice, and this year they're in the championship game and just lose by 4. I mean, what he's done down here is he's done just a great job, and here they are fulfilling now all the work that he's put into it, and they have too, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that some felt that probably last year was going to be the start of this run, and that didn't work out for him. But certainly this year, it's coming on. He's got, I think, 3 seniors starting on this team, and well, I mean,
2 years ago they won the regular season.
Yeah, they won.
It's the postseason that's kind of been the thing.
Yeah,
but you can see this team feels and looks different.
They certainly do. And they did last year too. And they battled Oneida every ball game, and it's always a good game. These guys go back and forth every time they play, and Sunbright got the best of them in the tournament. But it was a great game again. but they've got a whole bunch of talent, and Rusty Aiden has done an exceptional job here.
And we'll talk about what Oneida looks like tonight, but they won't look like they did when they played that great game because Braylon Russ is no longer with the Lady Indians. So,
coming back, when we come back after the break, we'll talk a little bit more about the Indian lineup.
All right, and we'll take that break right now. We'll return to Sunbright right after this.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to Sunbright and IH Sports Network's coverage of Oneida basketball. It's the Lady Indians getting ready to take on the Sunbright Lady Tigers in district action. Mark, Lady Indians look a little bit different last time these two teams.
Yeah, they do, Kevin. And Braylon Russ went down with a knee injury, a season-ending knee injury, and so she's out. She played in the last game, but we do have an addition tonight, and something I didn't know that she would be coming back is Caroline Keaton.
Coach West wasn't sure. He mentioned possibility, but he wasn't sure.
Yeah, but Caroline Keaton, we see her out there right now warming up. Don't know how much playing time that she will, that she'll be in there tonight. Her availability, because I'm sure she'll have some floor rust out there as far as conditioning goes.
And Oneida was without Faith Cross on Tuesday night, but she's back tonight.
Faith Cross had a prior engagement, and she couldn't be there the other night, but Faith is back also.
I think she was sick.
Was she sick?
Yeah.
Prior engagement.
Okay.
So,
with the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor. So Faith Cross is back. So that's 2 huge additions to this Lady Indian basketball team, and so that's good news for the Indians. And the thing that Caroline brings to the table is ball handling ability, bringing the ball up and down the floor. And if these Sunbright Lady Tigers get into a press situation, and that's going to be a big advantage for the Lady Indians to get the ball up and down the floor and break that press.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take another 2-minute break, and when we return, we'll have the starting lineups and all the action coming up from Sunbright. It's the Oneida Lady Indians and the Sunbright Lady Tigers right after this.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunt, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Ray's-Ax. Ray's-Ax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Ray's-Ax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Ray's-Ax on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Ray's-Ax, country cooking and great steaks.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Welcome back to Sunbright. We're just a couple of minutes away from the start of this one. We'll try to get one more break in right before we get started.
Weird happenings, Mark, this week. Last night, the Clark Range Lady Buffaloes lost their second home district game in 3 nights. They played Tuesday night and fell to Pickett County. There's no shame in that. That's an outstanding team. And last night, they fell to Red Boiling Springs. No shame in that because they're 13-4. Yeah. But both of them happened on Clark Range's home floor. Now, that just worries me because it's Coach Jason Davis and the Wartburg Lady Bulldogs. Coach West was talking about how Coach Davis is trying to figure things out right now, and they got to go into Clark Range tonight on the heels of that. That's a rough contest. Then Clark Range plays tomorrow against Cumberland County, who beat them earlier this year.
Yeah.
If they were to lose 3 out of 4 possibly there, they're coming to us Monday night, weather permitting. A very angry Clark Range Lady Buffalo team is what we could be in store for, and that's not a good not a good mix.
Not looking forward to that.
Remember the last time they got angry and we went down there to Clark Range. Remember that after we beat them at home, then went down to Clark Range. That was about 4 or 5 years ago, and it was 35-0 before we ever scored.
Yeah, they tend to do that sometimes.
But we've got a heavy schedule coming up.
We do.
Yes, we do. We're playing 4. If weather permits, we're playing 4 games in 5 days. Sunday's on the day we get off. Of course, we got this one tonight. Tomorrow, Cosby will come to town. That was one of the best outings we've seen in a long time. Both girls and boys went over to Cosby about a month ago. That game starts at 3 o'clock tomorrow. We'll try to get that in before the weather gets here, so everybody remember that. Cosby at Oneida tomorrow at 3. Then we got Clark Range Monday, and then we go to Harriman Tuesday for another dandy. So we're going to go ahead and take a 1-minute break, and then we'll be back for the start of this one right after this.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.com.
home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you and praise you for the privilege we have to gather here tonight in a free nation. Thank you for Sunbright School, the teachers, all involved here at this school. Father, we pray you will continue to lead and direct them. Thank you for the children, the young people who will be playing in this game tonight. Father, we pray you watch over them, keep them safe. Thank you for the visiting school here with us. Father, we thank you and praise you now for this country and ask you to bless those that are keeping us safe tonight. Most of all, we thank you for Jesus, who gave his life on Calvary's cross for our sins, and we give you the praise. We ask it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Welcome back to Sunbright, as we're now getting ready for our starting lineups. Remember last time we was down here, I'm sure that's changed because the high school kid was your PA announcer. That's one of the most interesting introductions I've seen in a long, long time. So I don't know if they'll still do that or not. But we weren't here last year, so it's been a couple of years since we've been here. And after they introduce Oneida, we'll see if they're going to stick to that introduction or not. But they've been cutting off the lights and just have the little lights, kind of like what you would see in Clark Range. So I'm kind of.
Looks like they're set up for it.
Yeah, we've got a little strobe light rolling around, but that's the only one I see, so maybe they'll do something interesting here. We'll see. Of course, Rusty Yaden getting his girls set up, ready to go. And
Oneida's starters tonight in the road orange uniforms, white numerals trimmed in black. It's going to be Grace Shoemaker, Allie Smith, Rayleigh Bush, Annalia Terry, and Kelsey Pike. Now the starting lineups for
here we go.
Coach Rusty Yaden's Sunbright Lady Tigers. Oneida, by the way, 8-9 on the season, 0-1 in the district. Mark, after falling to Coalfield at Coalfield, Oneida would like to pull the upset here on Sunbright's home floor. Sunbright has beaten Coalfield just earlier this week. So tonight, the starters for the Sunbright Lady Tigers will be Addison Shannon, Casey Newport, Holly Nitschke, Alexis Northrup, and Allie Shannon. The Lady Tigers are in the home white uniforms, blue numerals trimmed in gold. They are 16-4, as you said, 2-0 in the district. Coach Rusty Yaden's got this thing rolling.
Almost 18 points a game better than everybody they beat this year. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's about all you can say about it. So they're ready to go. They defeated the Lady Indians in overtime in the Oneida Christmas tournament. Again, the Lady Indians did not have Caroline Keaton then, but they did have Braylon Russ. Caroline back. We just don't know in what capacity, how much she'll be playing tonight, but we'll soon find out. As they get reset here, it's going to be Kelsey Pike to jump it against Holly Nitschke. Coach Marv West's Lady Indians, Coach Rusty Yaden's Sunbright Lady Tigers. Tip's going to be controlled by Sunbright, and they'll move right to left here in the early going, working the basketball around the perimeter. This with it is going to be Addison Shannon. Over to Allie Shannon. Down on the baseline, Casey Newport. Kicks it in, now back out. Shannon for a three-pointer that's going to sail no good. Rebound is kept alive by Sunbright, and now Nitschke back with it. Nitschke goes to Addison Shannon. Northrup here. Now to the right side, Allie Shannon. They try to dump it down low again. Oneida turns them over. It's going to be Kelsey Pike out of there with it. And Pike is into front court. Sunbright man-to-man defensively. Good help defense, but Pike cuts through the chase here, and the shot is going to be no good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul on Rayleigh Bush as she tried to get to it. So Kelsey Pike, an aggressive move early. Sunbright collapsed around her, and she just missed that layup.
Yeah, and you're going to see probably a whole lot of that. But Sunbright, I'm sure, as Coach Yaden's probably told them, we need to stop Kelsey Pike.
Now Oneida in a 2-3 zone. Addison Shannon goes around to Allie Shannon. Skip pass over here to Northrup on the right wing. Bounce feed at the free throw line. This is Casey Newport on the drive. She's going to be fouled on the floor. He pointed, is this going to be Rayleigh Bush with her second? It is, and so Coach Marv West is going to be faced with a tough decision here. He's going to have to pull Rayleigh early with 2 fouls. And he hasn't done it yet. You're right. The inbounds, it's going to be from the left corner. A 3-pointer from Sunbright that's up and no good. Rebound Newport. Back up off the glass, no good. On the rebound, this is going to be Allie Shannon. Northrup, bounce feed down to Newport. She'll dump it in. This is going to be Nitschke. And then Analia Terry is going to pick up her first foul. Team's third here in the early going.
Yeah, they're just outworking us on the boards right now. And we're not coming off our feet at all down there. And they're just outworking us.
So Rachel Elmore comes in for Rayleigh Bush, who was tagged with those 2 early fouls. Now the inbound is going to be tipped and stolen by Kelsey Pike. She'll turn and bring it up court on the left side. Still scoreless here. 6:40 to play in the first quarter. Now Pike going to be guarded here by Shannon. Addison Shannon gets it over to Rachel Elmore, and now Allie Smith. Starts right, left, driving through, kicks to the corner. Terry. Analia puts the ball on the ground, goes back out top. Grace Shoemaker. 6:25 and ticking first quarter. Shoemaker drives, kicks to the corner. Allie Smith cocks and guns the 3. It's going to be no good. Rebound will be pulled in by Holly Nitschke. Nitschke out to Northrup up the right sideline. Bounce feed ahead to Allie Shannon. Now across, this is going to be Casey Newport for 3, and it's good. Newport gets Sunbright on the board. They've got a 3-0 lead. We've played 2 minutes of this first quarter, and they deflect the Oneida inbounds back out of bounds as they're pressing full court.
Yeah, we're not playing real. Doesn't seem like we're playing with any intensity right now outside of a couple.
Here's the inbounds. Kelsey Pike double teamed in rear court, and she's going to be fouled here by Holly Nitschke. That will be Nitschke's first, team's first. They're great, best of friends, Coach Marv West and Coach Rusty Yaden, but intense.
Oh, both of them
when coaching against each other right here. The inbounds, we can enjoy it. They probably not so much.
No.
Rachel Elmore with the basketball across midcourt. Looking on the right side, bounce feed to Terry. It's going to be nearly stolen away, and then it is taken away by Nitschke. Nitschke's going to bring it into front court. Pass goes right side Northrup to the corner, and now the bounce feed. Casey Newport hits the cutting Nitschke for the layup, no good. The backside rebound and follow is going to be up and no good, but Allie Shannon is fouled here. She will go to the line on Oneida's 4th foul. It's going to put Allie Shannon at the free throw line for 2 tosses with 5:35 to play in the first quarter.
5 rebounds to none. And they're just outworking us on the boards.
Allie Shannon's free throw is in and out, no good. She'll have a second. You look, though, the Lady Tigers have a very confident air about them. Even though this free throw misses, you can tell they're pretty comfortable right now.
Oh, they are.
And this is going to be Elmore driving down, kicking to Terry. Terry looking in at Pike, goes back to Elmore. Pike's trying to post. They've got somebody in front and behind of her, and they get it over to Grace Shoemaker for a 3 that glances the iron, no good. Rebound is pulled in by Holly Nitschke. Nitschke will race into front court with the basketball. Right side, Addison Shannon to the corner, Allie Shannon. Looking in at Newport, instead goes back high to Addison Shannon. Ball nearly free. Northrup saves it. And now with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, this is going to be Casey Newport. Back over to Allie Shannon. Scoop pass out. Addison Shannon to the left corner. This is going to be Nitschke. They're working around the perimeter, getting Northrup a quick look at the 3, and it's good. And Alexis Northrup for 3.
Just working the basketball around, Tim, and looking and finding that good shot. Good. The Lady Indians playing really good defense right there.
Now Elmore with the basketball in front court goes to Smith. Bounce feed, trying to get it in to Kelsey Pike. It's knocked back free, but Smith's able to save it out top. Now Smith with it at the top of the key. driving in the paint, turns, gets it out to Shoemaker. Shoemaker back to Kelsey Pike. Oneida trails 6-0 here as we approach the halfway mark of the first quarter. Pike working to her left, driving down, bounce feed. It's going to be Elmore driving free throw line to the corner. Smith puts up a three. This one's long. Rebound's going to come off to Addison Shannon. Shannon into front court, pass to Allie Shannon on the left side. Back out top, they work it around to Northrop, right side. Nitschke with it now. Halfway through the first quarter, Sunbright 6, Oneida 0. Here's Allie Shannon cutting to the basket for the layup good. She got the assist from Casey Newport, and Oneida wants a timeout. 3:52 to play first quarter. Your score, Sunbright 8, Oneida 0.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Welcome back. Oneida out of a timeout, down 8-0. It will be Terry, Elmore, Pike, Smith, and Shoemaker. Oneida no personnel changes. Sunbright did get Callie Smith onto the floor along with Ashlyn Trent. And Oneida works with the basketball, trailing 8-0. Elmore with the bounce feed to Terry. Coach West, what do you think he talked about in the timeout, Mark? Lindsey Brown out there as well for Sunbright. Shoemaker drives into contact and is going to get to the free throw line.
Start boxing out and getting off your feet and rebounding. I mean, they out-rebounded us 6-1 here in the first part of the first quarter, and we're not doing a very good job of that. We're not playing bad defense.
Lindsey Brown fouls Grace Shoemaker. The first free throw is the first point of the night for the Lady Indians.
But they're moving the basketball around, and they're finding good shots. We haven't. We've took 4 shots and missed all of them.
Grace, 2 for 2 from the line, gets Oneida on the board. It's 8-2. Sunbright in the lead, and there's Nitschke to bring it down court for the Lady Tigers. Oneida now in a looks like a 1-2-2 zone here. This is going to be Northrop to the corner to Brown. Bounce feed down on the baseline. Trent's shot is blocked away, no good, but she's there for the rebound. Now it goes to the floor. Oneida battling for it, but it's going to be Northrop coming up with it. She gets to Lindsey Brown. Now back out to Holly Nitschke. 3 minutes to go first quarter. Sunbright 8 and Oneida 2. And here's Brown over to Northrop. Brown gets a look at the three. It's going to be off. Rebound is going to be pulled in on the backside. Nitschke to Trent, who drops in the 2. Yeah. Second chance opportunities. Mark, you talked about it. A couple of offensive boards that trip.
Yeah, we're not getting on. We're not getting our hind end on anybody and pushing them out of there. And you just got to be able to do that. And we're not being physical under there. They are, and they are. So.
Shoemaker hands it to Allie Smith, driving through the paint. Ball's going to be flicked away and stolen. Now Northrop in transition will bring it down. Sunbright leading by 8. They dump it into Trent. Trent backing down against Terry and gets the turnaround lay-in to go. It's Sunbright 12 and Oneida 2.
They can do that all night.
Back the other way, Shoemaker with the basketball for the Lady Indians. She's out top, guarded by Nitschke, finds Elmore on the right wing. Elmore goes off a pick from Terry. Now turns, looks back over to Terry on the right corner. And now it's going to be Terry circling out high. Grace Shoemaker puts up the 3. It's going to be a little long. Rebound comes down, pulled in by Northrop. Northrop long down court. She finds Lindsey Brown cutting to the basket for the layup. And it's good. And another timeout with 1:39 to play in the first quarter. We take the break. Your score, it is Sunbright 14, Oneida 2.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back. A minute 39 to play in the first quarter. 14-2. Sunbright with a 12-point edge here in the early going. And it's come from the starters. It's come from the bench as well. 6 points off the bench from Ashlyn Trent and Lindsey Brown, as Sunbright's played 8, and they've all contributed heavily here in this one. For Oneida, the Lady Indians now bring Caroline Keaton onto the court. Sunbright with full court pressure, full court man pressure. The inbounds is to Caroline Keaton. And Keaton, fresh off an injury, now faces a triple team, fires up the middle of the court to Elmore. Elmore has it batted away, and then as she retrieves it, she's going to be fouled here. And this will be Allie Shannon picking up her first. And now here's Keaton to work against Lindsey Brown. Keaton will bring it into front court. Pass over to Elmore. Ball is lost. Now it's going to be Pike driving the baseline all the way under. Tries a reverse lay-in, no good. Backside, Grace Shoemaker there for the rebound. Kicks it out. Elmore for 3. Glances the iron, no good. Rebound, Allie Smith. Back up, she draws the contact. So now, Mark, after that second timeout, Oneida getting some offensive boards here, getting some extra chances, and Allie Smith will get to the line for 2.
Yeah, and that I'm sure that Coach West got onto them there in that timeout and said, hey, look, we've got to start crashing the boards. That's where they're beating us. They're beating us in the paint right now.
Smith knocks down the first of 2. Oneida now trails 14-3. Minute 10 to play here in the first quarter at Sunbright. Second toss from Smith, good. So Oneida 4 for 4 from the line, getting opportunities.
And realistically, they probably should be up on us more than they are. You know, we've not played bad defense. They're just getting in the paint and doing a good job.
Here's a steal, Kelsey Pike. She eyes and now brings it down court. Bounce feed over to Caroline Keaton. Keaton skip past Elmore to Shoemaker, driving the baseline. Shoemaker spinning, looking back high. This is going to be Keaton with the basketball. Around to Smith. Back to Keaton. 45 seconds to play in the first quarter. Oneida down 10 here in the first, and Keaton's going to set things in motion. Caroline directing traffic. Driving to her right, off a pick from Pike. Tried to get it into Kelsey. A lot of attention being paid to her there in the paint. So now Shoemaker has the count on her and is going to have the ball deflected off of her, and it's going to be stolen away by Sunbright's Trent to Brown, ahead to Allie Shannon, back out to Lindsey Brown with 14 seconds. Trent looks for and finds Addison Shannon, who now with 10 seconds will set Sunbright in motion. They lead by 10. Here's Allie Shannon, right wing, back out top. This is going to be Addison Shannon, deep 3, and she hit it. That's the end of the first quarter. The break, your score at Sunbright 17 and Oneida 4.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
Back to action. Oneida with the basketball, down 13 as we start this second quarter. Sunbright here on the home court leads 17-4 for Oneida. Caroline Keaton, Faith Cross driving the paint and lays it off the glass. And welcome back, Faith, back from being sick. She contributes 2 points. And it's Grace Shoemaker, Rachel Elmore, and Kelsey Pike, the other 3 out there for Oneida. For Sunbright, it's Lindsey Brown, Callie Smith, Casey Newport, Allie Shannon, and Addison Shannon. Addison Shannon hit that deep 3 at the end of the first quarter to push that lead out to 13. It's now 11, 17-6. And this is going to be Lindsey Brown driving to the paint. Free throw line. She passes through, goes back out to Callie Smith. Smith tied up, Now looks out top. Addison Shannon around right side. This is going to be a pull-up jumper from Casey Newport. No good. Rebound, Faith Cross. Cross turns and driving up court. Wants to take it all the way down. Bounce feed goes out to Allie Smith. Back to Cross. And now it's going to be Keaton circling back out top. 17-6. 11-point lead. Here's the pass to Grace Shoemaker. Shoemaker driving through, and little deflection disrupted the rhythm. It's going to be a turnover for Oneida. Sunbright will bring it the other way. They'll return to the floor. Holly Nitschke and Alexis Northrup. And this will be Addison Shannon to bring it into front court. 11-point lead for Sunbright. Shannon dumps it over to Newport. Newport wants to drive on Cross. Good job by Faith not letting her get down into the paint. Now it's going to be Addison Shannon. Back to Newport. And a double dribble called on Casey Newport here. Sunbright turns it over.
Yeah, Faith's bringing a little energy in there. Comes in and hits a bucket.
Gets it in to Caroline Keaton. Here's some pressure full court from Sunbright. Oneida's going to clear it away and allow Caroline to work against Allie Shannon. She'll get it into the front court here. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Oneida down 11. Keaton goes to the corner. Elmore now Cross, top of the key. Looks back over to Elmore. And they work it around to Grace Shoemaker to Caroline Keaton for three. It's going to be short. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Holly Nitschke. Nitschke down court, driving, pitches to Newport, back out to Northrup for three. It rattles good. Alexis Northrup. Oneida loses her in transition, and a three-pointer is knocked down. And I didn't hear something about white three.
Foul on number 3 for Sunbright. Is that correct?
He called a foul?
Yes.
White 3 is what he called. I don't know what it was, the call.
Okay. Well, Nitschke with her second, if that's what it was, in fact.
Yep.
And here is a foul on 3. So that would be her third if that was a foul, but it doesn't look like it was according to the board. It's only the second foul on her and only the 5th Sunbright foul as a team, so I'm not sure what he was talking about. Now Oneida will bring it in, trying to get it to Rayleigh Bush. It's going to be a near steal. Faith Cross gets it back. Cross driving down baseline, circling under, and then deals it back out high to Terry. Now around to Elmore. 14-point Sunbright lead. Oneida very tentative with the basketball here over to Rayleigh Bush. Now trying to go into Kelsey Pike. Just trying to get it in there, and the foul is made by Addison Shannon. That's the 16th foul on Sunbright. Coach West has been, I don't think barking is the wrong word at times when Kelsey's been open and they haven't been getting the feed down in there, and that's what he's wanting. If you may not even get it there, but he'll get a foul, possibly. Terry to Bush, now out to Elmore. 14-point Sunbright lead. Elmore's pass goes over to Terry to the corner. Cross on the drive, rips it over to Rayleigh Bush for three. It's going to be short. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Lindsey Brown, and now Brown being attacked with the basketball, and it's going to be Pike with the steal, gets to Elmore, who turns, goes back to Bush. Bush's shot is blocked, and it goes to the floor, and it's going to stay Oneida's basketball because Sunbright blocked it. Unpopular here in this gym, but it is the correct call on this one. 4:53 to go first half. Oneida down 20-6. Kelsey Pike to work the ball inbounds to Faith Cross, and it's deflected by Casey Newport, but they're going to say Cross touched it last as it went out of bounds, so right back to the Lady Tigers.
Yeah. Just mistakes. We've made them, and they hadn't.
Addison Shannon back the other way with the basketball. Bounce feed to Northrup. Northrup sets up for a three from the right wing, glances the iron, no good. Nice box out by Terry. She did a very nice job keeping Allie Shannon away from that basketball. Secures the rebound, and now Oneida is going to bring it the other way. So the Lady Indians are getting some rebounds, getting chances. They're just not knocking the shots down here, Mark. As Faith Cross catches it, turns shot, a lot of contact there on Newport, but Cross doesn't get the shot to fall, and now Northrup in rear court goes back over to Newport, and now ahead on the left side, and here this is going to be a foul on Terry. That's her second, team's 5th. Oneida will get Allie Smith back into the game. Terry will exit. and Sunbright will bring it inside front court. They lead by 14 with 4:11 to play in the first half. Inbounds to Addison Shannon. Shannon lobs it down Newport. Faces Elmore on the baseline, goes back to Northrop. Northrop on the right wing. Looking in at Newport. Instead, skip pass here to Brown. Brown flicks it up in the paint. Shot no good. Rebound plucked away by Newport. Back up no good. Rebound this time. And what do we got? It's going to be Oneida rebounding it and traveling. That's a quick travel call there on Rayleigh.
Well, Rayleigh got the rebound, but she did travel with it after she got it.
Perhaps two Oneida Lady Indians had possession of it. I think might have been that call. Now the inbound stolen by Kelsey Pike. Pike has the ball on a run out. She's going to take it for the layup. Good. Pike. And for Kelsey, that's her first points of the game. Scored her 1,000th in the last game on Tuesday night. That's her first points. It comes with about 3.5 to play in the first half, 20-8. And I'm sure Coach Rusty Yaden would have said, yeah, I'll take that. If it takes that long for Pike to get her first points. And now Pike with the rebound, out ahead to Allie Smith. Smith on the attack, losing the handle on it. And it's going to be Brown coming back up with it. Brown into front court. She loses the handle on it. Now Rayleigh Bush looks over to Faith Cross. Cross drives down, little jump stop, puts the shot up good. Faith Cross with 4, and Sunbright wants a timeout. 3:07 to play first half. Your score, Sunbright 20, Oneida 10.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Sunbright. Out of a Lady Tiger timeout. Oneida within 10 mark with 3:07 to play. It's 20-10, and really, you've said Sunbright feels like they should be leading by more the way things have gone, and I agree with you.
I feel like Sunbright should be leading by, 15 or so, but the Lady Indians are sticking around.
Callie Smith with the basketball over to Northrop. Northrop picks it up, needs help. Bounce feed is down to Trent. Trent hits the cutting Shannon for the shot good, and she's fouled.
And that's on Rayleigh Bush.
Nope, he called it on Caroline Keaton.
Did he?
So that's going to be Shannon. Hits the 2. She'll go to the free throw line. Toss is good.
With those cuts down in the paint, you got to cut that off up at the top here. And we get done that way a lot, seems like.
23-10. Sunbright leading by 13. Here's Keaton into front court to Rayleigh Bush over on the left side. Bounce feed. Shoemaker looks in. Now backing up. Pike gets to the free throw line. Bush driving, circling around. Now it's going to be Shoemaker looking in. Going back around to Bush. And now Keaton looking in. Pike bounce feed. A little bit too far in front of her. And it's going to be a turnover for Oneida. 2:15 to play here in the first half. Sunbright 23, Oneida 10. Back the other way, Sunbright, Addison Shannon. Sartrite goes back to the left. Oneida man-to-man defensively here. This is going to be Callie Smith. Smith finds Ashlyn Trent at the free throw line. Now they lob it back down. Trent on the baseline. She'll kick it to the wing, and it's deflected out of bounds. Rayleigh Bush with a nice play to knock that one away.
Yeah, Rayleigh gets after it on defense, and sometimes it gets her in a little bit of foul trouble, but, boy, she just gets after it.
So Callie Smith will work it inbounds, looking for – tried to get it to Ashlyn Trent. Wasn't comfortable because Kelsey Pike was right there. It's going to be a 5-second call on the Sunbright turnover.
Yeah, good job by the Lady Indian defense right there.
Sunbright backs off the full court pressure, and the Lady Indians will bring it up with Caroline Keaton. 1:50 to play. First half, Oneida down 13 here in Sunbright. Keaton circles to the right side. And now on the drive, kicks to Allie Smith. Now Pike going to put up a 3. Kelsey's shot won't go. The rebound is going to come off long. Saved in by Shannon. Rayleigh Bush goes over to Allie Smith for 3. Good. Smith knocks down the three-pointer. And Oneida pulls it back to a 10-point game with 1:25 to play in the first half. Ashlyn Trent Goes back over here to Addison Shannon. Here's Allie Shannon on the right side, guarded by Keaton. Couple of dribbles, back out high to Addison Shannon. She'll drive left into the paint, kicks it out to Trent. Trent wants to attack the baseline. Pike being back down in the paint. Trent flicks it over, and it's going to be a 2-point jumper for Callie Smith. 12-point game with a minute to play here in the first half. Oneida will bring it in. Caroline Keaton will bring it forward. 55 seconds and ticking in the first half. Pike cutting to the basket. Little contact, shot no good. She gets the rebound tipped by Rayleigh Bush to Kelsey Pike. She puts it up and in. Back to a 10-point game with 40 seconds to play in the first half. And here is going to be Shannon with the steal. It's going to be Keaton. Down court, bounce feed over to Rayleigh Bush for the layup. Good. Oneida cuts it back to single digits with 30 seconds to play in the first half. It's 25-17. And now this is going to be Addison Shannon to bring it the other way. With 23 seconds on the first half clock, Addison Shannon hands off to Northrop out near midcourt. Northrop, couple of dribbles, looking for help. Still looking for help, and a timeout by Coach Yaden. 13 seconds first half. Your score, Sunbright 25, Oneida 17.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Sunbright. Guys, this is so much fun. Let's do 3 more in the next 4 days.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's do it. Cosby tomorrow starts at 3. Right now, Lady Tigers lead by 8. Out of a timeout, trying to get a little bit more, but it's a turnover. Kelsey Pike has it with 3 seconds. 2, 1, and she dumps it to Caroline Keaton. And Oneida won't get a shot off, but the Lady Indians, after trailing by as much as 13 in that first half, are down 8 as we go to the locker room. Your halftime score is Sunbright 25, Oneida 17.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to Sunbright as we're enjoying some line dancing from some of the fans and the cheerleaders at halftime. The Lady Indians down by a score of 25-17. Taking a look at the scoring first for the Lady Tigers, they were led along the way by Alexis Northrop. She had 6. Both of those are 3-point field goals. Allie Shannon had 5. Ashlyn Trent with 4, with 3 points each. Addison Shannon and Casey Newport. And Callie Smith and Lindsey Brown, each with 2 points each. The Lady Tigers had 4 3-point field goals. Allie Shannon was the only one that went to the free throw line, and she was 1 of 3 from there. For the Oneida Lady Indians, they were led in scoring by Allie Smith. She had 5 points. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line and had a 3-point field goal with 4 points each. Faith Cross and Kelsey Pike. Rayleigh Bush had 2, Gracie Shoemaker had 2. Both those 2 of 2 from the free throw lines. The Lady Indians are perfect 4 for 4 on their free throws, and they trail by a score of 25-17. And we'll take a break and be back to Sunbright right after this.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back to Sunbright. The Lady Indians down by 8, 25-17. Tim?
Guys, we have been treated royally since we've been here. Just the fine ladies, Sunbright administration, Julie Smith and Misty Northrop, the principal, assistant principal, they have taken care of us so very well here, and we're very appreciative of it.
Absolutely.
You're not always treated well on the road.
No.
You know that, Mark.
Yep.
But certainly.
But really, most places that we have been this year, we've really been treated well.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. But not like this.
No. Especially tonight. They've treated us really well. Offered us stuff to drink and eat, and come up here and waited on us. And
it even goes farther than that, guys. On Tuesday, I didn't have the roster for the boys. I had it for the girls because they come up and played in the Christmas tournament. So I called the school, and Tasha Daniels, the receptionist, she answered the phone, and she said, I told her what I need. She said, I'll do my best to get that for you. She emailed me back later that day. Most times if you call, now I hate to say it, but most times if you call somebody like that, they can't get a reply right away. They'll think, they'll get it the night of the game. A little difficult for us. We got all this equipment set up. Sometimes you get a roster, it's in alphabetical order. We have to put numerical order or whatever. She emailed me back and said, he's not here today. He won't be here tomorrow, but I will email him at home and make sure that you get a roster. And she tracked that down and sent it to me yesterday and made sure that I got it, made sure it said, if you don't get this, reply back, and I'll do what I can to get it to you. So,
what's her name again?
Her name was Tasha Daniel.
And Julie Smith and Misty Northrop, outstanding people down here in Sunbright.
Outstanding people, absolutely.
We'll go ahead and take another 2-minute break. Be back for the second half of this one right after this.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
For Sunbright.
And welcome back as we're getting ready for start of the second action, Tim. Second half action.
Sure, let's do both of those.
Okay.
And let's not make it the fourth quarter, though. Yeah, go backwards here. There we go. Third quarter. With the basketball, it's the Sunbright Lady Tigers. Casey Newport, Holly Nitschke, Addison Shannon, Alexis Northrop, Allie Shannon. Lindsey Brown, change that. And Brown puts up a three, no good. Rebound, Analia Terry gets to Rachel Elmore. Oneida within 8. Now they have the basketball. It's Elmore, Bush, Shoemaker, Smith, and Terry. With the basketball, Smith. Pass goes over to Elmore. 8-point game. And it's a man-to-man defense here for Sunbright. And here's Elmore on the drive. Kicks it to Shoemaker. Shoemaker backing up. And now with 7:10 to play in the first quarter, ball is deflected and out of bounds and over to, it's going to stay with Oneida.
Yeah, I don't, Kelsey Pike's not on the floor. I don't know what's going on there, but.
Smith's going to bring it in to Shoemaker. Ball's on the floor, and Brown comes up with it. With 7:06 to play in the third quarter. And Oneida will bring it in. Side front court, down 8 here on the road against Sunbright. Elmore with the basketball. Pass goes over on the left side to Allie Smith. Smith now to Terry. And now over to Elmore. To Shoemaker, top of the key. Bounce feed goes over to Allie Smith. Now in the paint, Elmore touch pass out to Analia Terry. Has it deflected away. Terry trying to get it back over to Bush. And now Shoemaker spots up for the three. Good. Grace Shoemaker knocks down the three-pointer, and there you are, Mark. It's a 5-point game.
And that's what we need. We need Grace to get hot right here and start hitting those threes.
And now here's
Great
a loose
job.
basketball. Sunbright turns it over. Oneida will bring it the other way. Shoemaker down court, kicks it to the left side. Terry, skip pass. Allie Smith. Smith hits the cutter. Terry down to the baseline. It's going to be tied up. Jump ball, possession arrow will give it back to Sunbright here. And it's going to be Nitschke to bring it in to Addison Shannon.
hit the cutter right there, and Analia Terry and Sunbright doing a good job on defense right there, tying that basketball up.
So now Nitschke down court. Pitch goes over to Lindsey Brown. And now Casey Newport with the basketball. Newport on the drive. Ball deflected out of bounds. Grace Shoemaker's playing very well here in this third quarter as we start things out. Sunbright leads 25-20 with 5:53 to play here in the third. And now the inbounds is going to go to Northrop. Northrop spinning. Bounce feed goes back over to Holly Nitschke. And now down under. Newport can't get the shot to fall. Rebound is going to be Terry. Over to Rayleigh Bush. 5-point game. Oneida with the basketball. Bush is in the front court with it. She'll shade to the right. Pass goes over to Rachel Elmore. Elmore now back over to Analia Terry. Terry. Bounce feed Shoemaker. And it's going to be stolen away here by Newport. Newport will take it down the left side. Shot is good. And she's fouled. Mark, you felt like there was some contact there, right?
I mean, come on. You know, you're going to call it like that, you got to call it a little bit both ways. That was she was running over her. Come on.
27-20. Here's the free throw, no good. And Oneida plucks it away. Rayleigh Bush will bring it up the right side for the Lady Indians. To the corner, Allie Smith. Smith on the drive, spins, bounce feed back out to Grace Shoemaker. Shoemaker will circle back out. Top of the key. Now directing traffic. Shoemaker backs up, so the count goes off, picks up the dribble. Bounce feed trying to get to Analia Terry. It's deflected. Allie Smith trying to go back over to Rayleigh Bush. Change that to it was 4. And it's going to be a turnover. And now this will be back the other way. A layup for Sunbright. No good. Rebound. There's Grace Shoemaker getting in and tying it up. Grace is hustling, playing hard right now.
She really is, and she's really getting after it. We're being a little bit sloppy with the basketball right now.
Faith Cross, Caroline Keaton check in here.
Yeah, there's something going on with 23 that she's out of the ball game.
So now the inbounds will be to Rayleigh Bush. Bush will bring it up the left side for the Lady Indians and kicks it over to Terry. Terry drives baseline all the way under for the layup. Good. Analia with a nice drive and the lay-in.
Nice move out here on the three-point line. Makes a move to her right, goes to her left, gets to the paint, and puts it off the glass. Great job.
Back to a 5-point game. Lindsey Brown pitches it to Casey Newport, who throws it to no one in particular. Oneida's got it, and now it's Bush lobbing it ahead. Elmore, tough attempt at a catch. It's going to be deflected out of bounds by Newport. It will be Oneida basketball down 5 with 4:13 to play here in the third, and a fresh set of reserves in for Sunbright here.
And you know that Coach Yaden has to be frustrated. You know, he's got to be frustrated. They had this thing in the bag in the first half. And
Keaton lobs it in for Rayleigh Bush. Halfway through the third quarter, it's a 5-point game. Bush with the basketball for Oneida. Rayleigh, pass goes off to the left side to Faith Cross. Cross looks for and finds Caroline Keaton. Keaton now puts down the dribble, guarded by Northrop. Backing up, now he's going to drive to her right, kicks to the corner, Rayleigh Bush. Bush circling back out high, 3:45 and ticking in the third. Oneida taking a lot of game clock down, trying to wait for a good possession. Here's Elmore, top of the key for 3. Rattles, no good. Rebound tipped by Bush and then deflected, and now Sunbright's going to come up with it. Callie Smith gets it out ahead to Alexis Northrop, who hits the cutting Ashlyn Trent down on the baseline. She goes back in the paint. Jumper up, no good. Rebound, Faith Cross powers it away, and now she's on the run. Oneida down 5. Here's Cross attacking baseline. Scoops through, shot good, and she's fouled. Faith Cross doing a nice job, and the Lady Indians have awoken, Mark, and they're within 3, and a free throw coming for Faith Cross.
I'll tell you, Faith Cross has come into the ball game in the first period,
well, Kelsey just came out of the dressing room, guys, and she come down here. As soon as she come down here, Mark put her back in.
Well, there's been a lot of sickness going, Mark.
Yeah, there has, and Kelsey's had some issues with fluids and stuff like that, getting a little bit dehydrated, and so I don't know what's going on there. But
free throw won't go from Cross, but it's a 3-point game with 3:10 to play in the third. Oneida down 27-24, and here's the pass over on the baseline, a jumper up and good from Callie Smith. Oneida will bring it the other way. Caroline Keaton down court. Keaton on the attack. Free throw line. Now they look around. Kelsey Pike with 2:50 to play. Attacking through the paint. Scoops the shot up. It rolls. Nope, won't go, but she's going to go to the line for 2 shots. In a 5-point game, the foul will be Allie Shannon's second, team's second, and it will be Kelsey Pike at the line for 2 tosses.
And that's what we need from Kelsey is her getting the ball down in there and getting the ball down in there and going to the hole, going to the bucket with it and picking up those fouls.
First free throw is good. Second free throw from Kelsey Pike. It's good. Back to a 3-point game.
That's not overrated.
With 2:51 to play. Mark's taking it personal. 2:45 in the third. 3-point game, 29-26. What about the job that the Lady Indians did without Kelsey on the floor, pulling this game even closer? That's got to go a long way, doesn't it?
Yes,
Here's
it
a near
does.
travel. Bounce feed to Trent. She eyes the cutter. Now Faith Cross sneaks in and ties it up. It'll stay with Sunbright.
And I can't say enough about number 20.
Yeah.
And Faith Cross and what she's done and the spark that she's given to this Lady Indian team.
So now it will be Callie Smith to bring it in. Smith with the bounce feed to Trent. The ball's loose. Trent's falling. And now it's going to be Keaton with the basketball. Oneida down 3. Here's Keaton in transition up the right side. Keaton kicking to the corner. It's going to be batted out of bounds by Allie Shannon. 2:20 to play in the third. Oneida down 3 with the ball.
Yeah, and great job there by Caroline Keaton getting that steal, and just got to be careful with the basketball.
Keaton gets it in to Kelsey Pike. Pike, bounce feed to the corner. Annaleah Terry, she'll shoot for the tie.
Bam!
Good. And Annaleah Terry pulls Oneida back even with 2 minutes to play in the third here against the homestanding Lady Tigers of Sunbright. Nitschke, pass goes over to Northrop. Oneida was down 13 in the first half at one point. Now Northrop. Bounce feed goes down into Trent. Trent, her pass deflected out of bounds. Faith Cross again.
Yeah, Faith Cross got in there and knocked that out of bounds. But how frustrating is it to this Lady Tiger team?
Tim, if you remember, we didn't even get a field goal until the second quarter.
Yeah, we was down, 15 at one point?
13. Yep. Addison Shannon brings it in. Here's Lindsey Brown driving, kicks it over to left side Nitschke for 3. It's going to glance the iron, no good. Rebound Bush. Oneida's got a chance to take their first lead of the game. If they can score on this trip, Faith Cross down court, looks to the trailing Keaton. 1:35 and ticking in the third. Keaton circling back out high. Pass goes over to Cross on the right side. Faith eyes the cutter, hits Terry, and she's fouled. Annaleah Terry will try to shoot the Lady Indians into their first lead of the night off the foul from Addison Shannon.
Really good look inside there by Faith Cross to the cutting Annaleah Terry. And that's what we got to have. Great job by these Lady Indians. Man, it looked like it was going to get away from them right there in the first quarter, and, boy, they have battled back.
Free throw won't go, so we stay tied at 29. But Terry will have a second opportunity here to try to put Oneida in the lead for the first time tonight. Toss is on the way. Good. Lady Indians lead. Terry has 6 third-quarter points, Mark.
Yeah.
To spur Oneida.
Oh, yeah.
Back the other way. Here's Addison Shannon with the basketball. Shannon looking in, and now they get it to Newport. Newport now will dump it into Nitschke, guarded by Pike. Shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped. Northrop, bounce feed. Tipped by Keaton, but then out of bounds, touched last. They'll say Keaton tipped it out.
And what you always see out of Annaleah is her rebounding ability and her defense. And then every now and again, she flashes that offensive capability. Tonight she's doing that.
Brown to Nitschke, driving through the paint, kicks it to the corner. Here's a 3 opportunity passed on. Now they go to Brown for the 2-point jumper, and she knocks it down. That's Lindsey Brown for 2, and they're back in the lead by 1, 31-30. 50 seconds to play, and now it's Terry driving down, kicks to the corner. Grace Shoemaker, the 3 is going to be short. Rebound is Northrop. Sunbright with a 1-point edge. 40 seconds to play in the third. Northrop driving down, baseline shot, fouled. Probably Keaton with a late kind of reach-in foul there from Caroline. That'll be her second foul. It's going to put Northrop at the free throw line. for 2 tosses. Sunbright mark is 1 out of 4 from the line, not taking advantage of these free throw opportunities.
So far.
But Northrop hasn't shot one, and now she hits this one.
Yeah. Thanks for that, by the way.
2-point lead for Sunbright. Figure that's on me?
I think that's on you.
Yep.
I'm going to blame it on you. Anyway.
Whatever. Second free throw. It's good. That one's on you then for being negative. 3-point game, 36 seconds to play in the third quarter. It's 33-30. Sunbright in the edge, and now here's Keaton driving all the way through, laying it off the glass. Caroline gets the 2 with 24 seconds to play, cutting the Sunbright lead back down to 1. Ashlyn Trent in front court goes over to Addison Shannon. 16, 15, 14 seconds. Shannon stabs on the left side, backs out near midcourt with 10 seconds to go. Northrop has it now. Northrop turning. 5 seconds. Now they go over. This is going to be Casey Newport with 1 second. She'll shoot the 2, and it's good. Newport grabs the 2 at the buzzer, but Oneida grabs the momentum in the third. We take the break with 1 quarter remaining. It's Sunbright 35, Oneida 32.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
How big was that 3 from Analia?
Oneida outscores Sunbright 15-10 in the third quarter, and it's a 3-point game as we start the fourth. 35-32, Sunbright in the edge. Oneida will have it.
Yeah, just battle back, resilient. These Lady Indians they just battled back when you thought they was kind of out of it, not playing real well offensively and turning the basketball over, getting out rebounded, out hustled a little bit, and boy, they've just battled back and worked their tail off.
Shoemaker, Bush, Smith, Elmore, and Pike for Oneida, who has the basketball, down 3. Pike posting at the free throw line. Shoemaker eyed the 3. For Sunbright, it is Trent, Addison, Shannon. Here's a 3 from Allie Smith. No good. Rebound, Kelsey Pike. Going to take it back up on the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound deflected. It's going to be what? Out of bounds. Somebody. Oh, it's a jump. So it's Ashlyn Trent, Alexis Northrop, Lindsey Brown, Casey Newport, and Addison Shannon for Sunbright right now. They lead by 3. They've got the ball. Bringing it into front court. This is Shannon with the basketball. Bounce feed Trent. She looks over to Northrop and goes flashing through. Shannon goes flashing through. Northrop's going to take it into the paint. Pulls up for the jumper. It's going to be off to the left. Rebound is going to be Newport. Back up. No good, but she's fouled by Grace Shoemaker. That'll be Grace's third, and it will put Newport at the free throw line for 2 tosses. She is 0 for 1 from the line. She has 7 points tonight. Her team leads by 3.
Okay. Don't agree with it, but okay.
Free throw's no good from Newport. She'll have a second opportunity. Oneida grabbed a 31-30 lead in this game at one point.
Yeah.
Their only lead of the game came in the third. Second free throw from Newport, no good. Rebound, Pike plucks it away. 3-point contest. Pike into front court. Bounce feed Bush to the trailing Elmore. Shooting for the tie. Banks no good. Rebound, Newport clears it in the paint. She'll get it over to Brown. Brown out ahead Northrop. Oneida loses her in transition. She guns a 3. Good.
Yeah.
That's her third 3. You cannot lose Alexis Northrop in transition as Oneida has done. And now here's Elmore the other way, driving, and the ball's going to be deflected out of bounds.
And I think sometimes we fall in love with that 3-pointer. We've took 11 tonight and hit 3. So
now the inbounds with Oneida down 6. Pike with the bounce feed trying to get it to Elmore, and it's going to be a jump ball. It will stay with the Lady Indians.
Yeah, we got to move a little bit more. Move a little bit more and get the inbound play here.
Rayleigh Bush going to work it inbounds. And they lob it out. Smith makes the catch, drives, kicks to Pike. Fakes the three, has the ball tipped away by Trent, and now it's going to be Addison Shannon on a run out. Lays it off the glass, good. Nice job by Ashlyn Trent deflecting it. And then the conversion by Shannon, and now Bush. Oh, they're going to call that a foul on Trent. I mean, the one earlier down here was a jump ball, and that looked very similar.
They're very, very, very inconsistent.
Grace Shoemaker's going to bring it in to Allie Smith. In an 8-point game now, Sunbright beginning to flex back out. Smith with the bounce feed. Ball is loose. Rayleigh Bush with it. Bush looking, trying to get it to Elmore. Ball's deflected away, and then a foul, I think, on Rayleigh Bush.
And didn't call that.
That's Bush's third. I got team fourth. And Oneida wants a timeout. We'll take the same. 6:15 to play in this one. It's Sunbright 40, Oneida 32.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
$6:15 to play. Oneida trails Sunbright 40-32. So since Oneida went up 31-30, Sunbright's gone on a 10-1 run, Mark. They're trying to put their fist back in this one and take control. They've been able to do it.
Yeah, they have, and they've got a couple of baskets in transition. We've been a little bit sloppy with the basketball. They hit a big three. We left her open down here for the Northrop. Left her Alexis Northrop. We left her open for a three. She knocked that down. A couple of baskets in transition. We just got to start playing with that intensity we showed again.
Northrop pitches to the corner. Here's a three-pointer up, no good. Backside rebound, Faith Cross had it. It's going to be a jump ball, and it will stay with Sunbright. And it will be Trent to work the ball inbounds. And she does so to Newport. Now Lindsey Brown trying to get Northrop open for three, but Elmore fights through the screen and gets a hand in her face out there. Now Brown on the drive, loses balance, but it's because she's fouled, and the foul will be Grace Shoemaker's fourth. Grace has had a good game tonight. Hustled all over the place in that third quarter to help Oneida maintain.
Yeah.
And now Shoemaker's going to come out. Nope. They didn't get her to the time. They're saying Coach West didn't get Terry to the table in time. And now Trent is going to dump it down. Here's a reach-in foul on Faith Cross.
Yeah, they've been pretty inconsistent tonight. I have to say, sorry. You know how I feel about officials.
You know we're lucky to have them.
Yeah.
And we had one injured. Not gravely, but injured pretty bad in the York game the other night, and hope he's okay. As Sunbright misses this shot, Oneida is able to come up with the rebound. He had possibly 4 teeth knocked loose early in that boys game, and these guys don't make a lot of money, and
no.
We're lucky to be able to play these games because of them.
To hear me belly aching about them.
That's right. Everybody does, and they know that's part of it, right? So, 8-point game. Back to this one. Hey, let's talk about the game. Oneida's down 8 and trying to fight back into this. Faith Cross for 3. Oh, just missed, and the rebound is going to be pulled in by Newport. And now Sunbright down court. They find Ashlyn Trent cutting to the basket for the layup. Good. Trent lays it up and in. So it's back out to a 10-point contest now, and it's a 12-1 run since Oneida took their lead.
Yeah, we just lost her right there in transition, and a great play by Sunbright.
Now Oneida works it to the left corner. Terry, skip pass, Faith Cross. With 4:30 remaining in this one, Oneida down 10 on the road at Sunbright. Elbow jumper from Rayleigh Bush. Glances the iron but rolls off no good. Rebound is going to be Shannon in transition. She looks over to the left wing. Brown driving baseline. Scoops the shot up there. Lindsey Brown almost looked out of control, Mark, but she knocked it in, and she's shown the consistency to do that. And a timeout requested here. With 4:14 to play, we take the break with your score. It's Sunbright 44, Oneida 32.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back to Sunbright. 4:14 to play. It's a 12-point lead.
Say that again.
Welcome back to Sunbright. It's 4:14 to play. It's 44-32. Sunbright in the advantage by 12. And, Coach West looks miserable right now, but, he's going to look back on this and positives come out of this regardless of what happens. Oneida's got the ball down 12. You still got a chance because they've shown the ability to get back in it. But right now, Sunbright looks like they've put the grip back on this one as Kelsey Pike drives, lays it off the glass, and draws a foul here, though.
And that's what we got to do. We got to get the ball down in the post to her, which is kind of what we've been trying to do tonight. And Sunbright's had a lot to do with keeping us from that. They've been double teaming her down on the post.
Pike's free throw won't go. The rebound tipped around, and Sunbright's going to come out with it. They've got a 10-point lead, and now Shannon lobs it down to Newport, who pitches to Brown for the jumper. No good. Rebound. Rayleigh Bush needs to clear it, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds by Northrop. So a 10-point game, 3:46 to play. Sunbright in the lead. Lady Tigers looking to go to 3-0 in district play. Oneida does not want to fall to 0-2.
No, but the Lady Indians can battle back, and they have, they battled back once, took the lead, and we can do it again. Just got to hit some shots.
Caroline Keaton, right side, now gets a pick from Cross. Now Faith rolls to the basket. Instead, they'll deal high to Terry over on the left side. This is Bush. And now Cross with the basketball. Directing traffic gets to Kelsey Pike with 3:20 to go. 10-point lead for Sunbright. Pike with the basketball. Top of the key. Couple of defenders now come at her, and Pike's going to drive the baseline. Skips it over to Keaton, out to Bush for the three that is going to be no good. Got a good look at it with 3 minutes to go. Still a 10-point game. Sunbright into front court with it. Nitschke with the basketball. Bounce feed to the right side. Shannon. Now Shannon gets it to Newport. Back to Shannon. 2:50 and ticking. Bounce feed over on the left side is to Holly Nitschke. And now Lindsey Brown to Newport. Sunbright running very efficiently here offensively against the Oneida man-to-man. Addison Shannon with it on the left wing. We haven't seen a lot of Allie Shannon this second half for Sunbright.
No.
Northrop. And we saw a lot of Allie Shannon that first half. Addison Shannon with the three.
Nice.
And that, with 2:21 to go, that's a pretty big deal. 13-point game. Caroline Keaton's able to carve two more out of it. Still an 11-point game with 2:10 to play. And here in front court, this is going to be Nitschke. Loses her footing, gets to Brown, who finds Northrop.
And you like to see that from Caroline Keaton, coming in and cutting in the lane right there.
And she's been out a while.
But you like to see those things. You like to see those things. Her being able to get in the paint and get those easy buckets off the glass.
Nitschke with the basketball.
And just now, burning clock.
Yep, Sunbright's working his clock down, looking to stay undefeated in the district. And why not? With 1:30 to go. It's an 11-point game for the Lady Tigers. Bounce feed goes over to Addison Shannon. Bounce feed now back to Northrop with 1:20. Northrop to Lindsey Brown. Sunbright doing a nice job with this slowdown. Seems like I've seen this somewhere, and we'll probably see it again on Monday. Possibly.
Yeah.
Here is Northrop with the basketball, and she's going to be fouled here by Caroline Keaton. That'll be Caroline's third. Northrop will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1, and that's it passed around different hands. Ideally, this is not the hand you choose to foul because she's 2 for 2 from the line. Her team leads by 11 with 1:06 to play. Free throw's good from Northrop.
No, but you got to be proud of these Lady Indians, the way they battled back, and they could have let this thing get way out of hand. And it's back to the original where it was down. They was down early 13, but they have battled back. I've been impressed with the way they played here in the last 3 quarters.
Northrop really stepped up with some big shots in this second half too. And here's a 5-second count against Oneida. Northrop hit a big 3 when we lost her in transition. She's knocked in 4 of 4 free throws, so that 7 points is a big deal in this game. That's now 13-point difference.
Yeah, they got us on a 5-second call there.
Yep, Sunbright will bring it in to Northrop with 50 seconds to go. Northrop's in front court, pitches it over to Addison Shannon. Now Nitschke with the basketball. Holly Nitschke circles through with 40 seconds to play. Now back out to Addison Shannon.
Foul her.
Not her.
No,
This
not
is
her.
Northrop. Bounce feed. Shannon, and she will be fouled. Now, she hasn't shot free throws, so this may not be a much better choice, but we'll find out.
I'd imagine probably not.
Fouls on Kelsey Pike. With 29 seconds to go, this is a 1-and-1 for Addison Shannon. She has 8 points in the game. Her team leads by 13. She eyes the mark for this first free throw. It's no good. Rebound is going to be Rayleigh Bush. Bush will bring it forward with 25 seconds to play. Working left. Pass comes over to Caroline Keaton. Starts right, goes back left. Deals out to Terry. And now it's going to be Faith Cross. Top of the key, the 3.
Get in there.
Good. Faith Cross knocks down the 3. Oneida's going to take a timeout. We'll just keep it right here with 13.8 seconds to go. So Mark, Sunbright's about to get their 17th win on the season. 17 wins here on January the 14th. They're going to be 3-0 in district play. Oneida will fall to 8-10. They'll be 0-2 in district play. And let's see. The next district game for the Lady Indians will be a week from tonight at Oliver Springs.
And two.
That may be a home game.
Yeah, 2 wins over their 2 biggest rivals in the district, in Coalfield and Oneida. So, they've started the season off with that, and that's huge. They've got the advantage.
That game a week from tonight is Oliver Springs at home. So it wasn't at Oliver Springs that I was talking about. So 10-point game, 49-39 with 13.8 seconds to play. Sunbright will bring it in. They get it to Northrop. And Northrop will race up the left side. Faith Cross is going to be called for the foul here. That's her second. It'll put Northrop at the free throw line. She will shoot the 1-and-1. 9th team foul on Oneida. Northrop's free throw is good. Alexis Northrop pushes it back out to 11, 50-39. She'll have a second free throw coming up right here. And it's good. Alexis Northrop, 9 second-half points, 15 points on the night. Oneida will bring it down with 5 seconds to go. Rayleigh Bush. Pass goes over to Allie Smith. Now Kelsey Pike. A deep 3. Banks in good. And that will be the end of this one. So we'll take the break. Oneida cuts it to single digits on the last shot. Your final in this one, it is the Sunbright Lady Tigers 51, the Oneida Lady Indians 42.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Sunbright as the Lady Indians fall tonight to the Sunbright Lady Tigers by a score of 51-42. Taking a look at the scoring first for Sunbright, they were led along the way tonight by Alexis Northrup. She was 6 of 6 from the free throw line, and she poured in 3 3-point field goals for a total of 15 points tonight for the Lady Tigers. Other scores for Sunbright: Casey Newport with 7, Addison Shannon with 8. She had a couple of 3-point field goals. She was 0 of 1 from the free throw line. With 5 points was Allie Shannon, 1 of 3 from free throws. 6 points by Ashlyn Trent, also 6 by Lindsey Brown, and 4 points tonight by Callie Smith. Sunbright Lady Tigers now go to 17-4 overall and are 3-0 in district play. The Oneida Lady Indians leading scorer was Kelsey Pike with 11 points. She was 2 of 3 on her free throws and had 1 3-point basket. 9 points by Faith Cross. She had a 3-point field goal as well, as 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Rayleigh Bush with 2. Annaleah Terry had 6. She was 1 of 2 from free throws and had a 3-point basket. Grace Shoemaker had 5 points, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Allie Smith with 5 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line as well. And Caroline Keaton had 4 points tonight in her return to the floor. The Lady Indians were 7 of 10 on their free throws. They are now 8 and 10 overall and fall to 0 and 2 in district play. And it's been a long time since we lost 2 district games in the whole season, much less start the season 0 and 2. Mark, you got some stats as well for us?
Yeah, I got a few. Kelsey Pike, 5 rebounds, assist, had 6 steals on the night. Faith Cross had 3 rebounds and a steal. Annaleah Terry with 4 rebounds. Rayleigh Bush had 5 rebounds, assist, a steal. Caroline Keaton had a couple of steals and an assist tonight. I really thought the Lady Indians starting off played a little flat, come out a little flat, wasn't playing physical, and started off right there in the second part of the first quarter and really started to get after it and played their hearts out. I know they lost by what ended up 10 points, 9 points, and just couldn't. They ended up getting it down to a 1-point lead there, and it just couldn't finish it. But really played good defense, and and just couldn't overcome some mistakes that they made. But boy, man, I'm really proud of them.
Well, and Sunbright had a lot to do with the way that game started.
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
okay?
yes, they did.
And
Yeah.
this is now a 17-win team. But I was most impressed with coming out in the third quarter. Kelsey Pike, and we don't know yet why, but Kelsey Pike wasn't available for the first half of that third quarter. And Oneida continued to carve into Sunbright's lead like they had done at the end of the first half. And Grace Shoemaker, I heard Kevin say Grace had 5 points. That surprised me because it seemed like Grace was in the third quarter everywhere getting things done. And that's an important 5 points, but she was doing so many more important things defensively, rebounding, and just I love the way she played tonight.
Yeah, and Kelsey had 8 points in the ball game up until that final 3, and you can't say enough about Sunbright's defense on Kelsey. They did a really good job of shutting her down and double teaming her, and Coach Rusty Yaden had a really good game plan for her. And these other girls really picked up the pace for, Faith Cross. Faith Cross had a –
yes.
I mean, she came in. She didn't start tonight, and she came in off the bench and really did some really good things and scored. I think what she had, Kevin, she had 9 points, 10 points tonight. 9 points tonight. Had several rebounds, had some steals. She played a really good game tonight. Talking about Grace Shoemaker, Rayleigh Bush, Caroline Keaton hit a couple of big buckets there, and Caroline, Caroline's not going to do anything but get better and better as the season progresses, and we really need Caroline out there on the floor because she brings a lot of presence out there defensively, ball handling skills. We need her at that point guard position, so that's going to help us down the stretch.
I mean, the Lady Indians have been it's been spot starts for a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's not been a consistent lineup for Oneida a lot of the year, and so it's going to take a little while on that. But I like the fight they showed tonight. They could have punched the clock in the second quarter and said, nope, this isn't happening tonight, and they didn't.
And that may have been a lot of it too, Tim, when they come out and they looked a little discombobulated there at the beginning, is because the ones that was on the floor hadn't played a lot together here. So, that may have been some of that. And after they got settled down a little bit, they knew it was a big ball game, and they got settled down a little bit, boy, and they really got after it, and I sure am proud of them.
We got another big ball game coming.
Right.
Oh, I want to say this. We got a big ball game going on right here. There's a big ball game going on up the road in Huntsville, too, on the IH Sports Network. Ben Garrett's calling that one because Rick's ill tonight. And now that's a revenge game. The Highlanders got beat at Halls earlier this year, and they've got Halls coming in. The Lady Highlanders just won a few minutes ago pretty decisively against Halls, and so now the boys are taking that on. And, I mean, everybody should listen. If you don't listen to it live, because we want you to stay with us, obviously, but make sure you go back and listen, and Ben needs to know every mistake he makes so that he can get better.
Pointed mine out.
And there'll certainly be a lot of them.
Yeah.
Ben gets
pick that apart.
Yeah, Ben gets a little bit tore up when he's watching.
I don't know how in the world he's critiquing what I'm doing with the quarters, calling a game over.
I'm hearing good things though. Okay. Greg Bond says he's doing pretty good. So,
is it really?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Really, he's keeping it under control.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, good for him. I'm glad.
Well, on that note, we'll step aside here and be back to the Tiger Den right after this.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to Sunbright. We got a good crowd here tonight, Tim, from Oneida.
And we got Justin Bronner here, too, to go with that good crowd. But listen, I'm kidding when I say that. But Justin, I used to teach 6th grade. Justin was one of my 6th graders years ago.
Oh, man, that makes you feel good.
His son, Hayden, is getting a start here tonight. No, good, not the word. Old, probably. That's a little bit of it. But so Hayden Bronner is going to get the start here tonight for the Oneida Indians as Zeb Spradlin is out with sickness tonight. So it's a big game here tonight. The Sunbright Tigers are undefeated in district play. Kevin Honeycutt, a Scott County product, has his team at 10-7. They're 2-0 in district play. Coach Jacob King's team is 8-6, 1-0 in district play, and getting ready to square off here in a big matchup.
Well, the Lady Indians were a little bit more familiar with the Sunbright Lady Tigers because they played each other earlier in the year.
Right.
These two teams have not met yet.
That's right.
So it's going to be an interesting matchup in the district.
They've had some good games over the past few years, and Sunbright's not had consistency at coach. But they've still fielded boys teams that are very competitive and always, especially on this floor. You always get the best that the Tigers have to offer. And, I'm old enough to remember a region championship game between the Sunbright Tigers and the Oneida Indians on this floor that was somewhere around 21 years ago. But it was a big deal. And I mean, to me, you never take Sunbright for granted right here.
All right, we're going ahead and take one more break, and we'll be back for the start of the boys' game right after this.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Sunbright. We're getting set to start for boys action. Mark, as I said to Tim there a few minutes ago, of course the girls were a little bit more familiar with each other because they played each other in Christmas tournaments. Of course, this is the first time the boys have seen each other this year.
Yeah, it is, and this is a 10-17, Kevin, and 2-0 in the district. These Sunbright Tigers are average 51 a game, give up 50 a game. So, I mean, they've been in some tight ball games so far this year.
Did you notice that the benches flip here? I've not seen that. I don't remember this happening before. Maybe it did, but where the Sunbright Lady Tigers sat for the home bench was to our right.
Yeah.
That is now the visitors' bench.
That's odd.
Yeah, that's strange for the boys. For Oneida being announced right now in the road orange uniforms with black numerals trimmed in white, it'll be Rylan Duncan, Hayden Bronner getting that start tonight we mentioned, Landon Lindberg, Jacob Perry, and Mason Keaton. That's your starters for Coach Jacob King. Of course, he's assisted by Jason Pike, Torrey Slavin. And now the starters for the homestanding Sunbright Tigers for Kevin Honeycutt. They don't get the light show.
They don't get the light show. What's the deal with that?
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. The starters, Colton Nitschke, Nathan Ward, Jonah Friels, Cole Brandstetter, and Garrett Rogers. Sunbright in the home white uniforms with blue numerals trimmed in gold. And for the Tigers, Mark, we were talking about how there's a lot of coaching turnover, seems like, on the boys' side down here, but they always come up with somebody that is able to put a good team out there, and especially right here on this floor, the Sunbright Tigers are tough.
They really are. He's done a really good job with them, and has got them play good. He's got them 2-0 in the district, and so I'm sure we're fixing to see another good ball game here.
All right. It'll be Hayden Bronner to tip it against Garrett Rogers. And Oneida and Sunbright are set to square off here. First meeting of the season for these district rivals. Sunbright will move left to right. Pretty good crowd here on hand on a Friday night. Sunbright High School, tip controlled by the Tigers. And again, the home bench is to our left, so Sunbright moves left to right here in this first half. With the basketball here, Friels. Jonah Friels pitching it back out high. It's tipped into rear court. Mason Keaton's going to take it all the way to the basket, lays it off the glass. Good. Keaton gives Oneida the early lead.
The steal and the bucket.
And now he gets another steal, lays it off the glass. Oh, developing story. 30 seconds in, Mason Keaton with 2 steals and 2 buckets. And now here's Sunbright turning it over as Oneida is getting pressure on them and flustering and frustrating these Sunbright Tigers here early.
3 possessions, 3 turnovers.
Now Keaton with the basketball. And he's across midcourt with his Sunbright man-to-man. Pass goes over to Jacob Perry. And now back around to Keaton. Top of the key, Hayden Bronner with the basketball. Takes the dribble, goes to Lindbergh, sets a pick, rolls to the basket. Now Rylan Duncan out top of the key. Over to Perry on the left wing. We're a minute in. Oneida leads 4-0. And this is going to be Keaton with the basketball. Takes a stab at the elbow, goes back to Rylan Duncan. Duncan wants to drive. Loses the dribble off the foot, turns it over out of bounds. It'll be back over to Sunbright. 6:49 to play first quarter. Oneida 4, Sunbright 0.
Yeah, and that was just a mistake there by Rylan. He dribbled it off his foot, but the Indians, good ball movement right there, and they played good so far.
Brandstetter into front court with the basketball, this time securing the possession, gets it to Nitschke. Nitschke drives through the paint. Hanging jumper is going to be up, no good. Rebound tipped around. Duncan comes away with it. Oneida leading 4-0 on the run here. Lindbergh up the right side. Little hesitation. He'll drive through. Dishes to Bronner. Bronner, contact on the ball. Not on him, although he fell. They blocked that shot. Garrett Rogers cleanly blocked that shot. I thought Bronner was going to power through it, Mark. It almost looked like he was going to, but he didn't.
Yeah, looked like he was going to, and
Friels
had a good chance at it.
Friels 3 won't go. Rebound is going to be Mason Keaton. Racing up the right side. Goes behind the back, through the paint. Lays it off the glass, no good. Rebound tip taken by Friels, and now he's in transition. Trying to outpace the distance. It's going to be no good. Rebound is going to be taken in by Jacob Perry. And now Perry goes the other way. Stops free throw line. Pops the jumper. Good. Jacob Perry for 2. and a timeout requested. 5:41 to play first quarter. Your score Oneida 6, Sunbright 0.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Sunbright out of a Tiger timeout. They trail 6-0, and Oneida has been able to put a lot of pressure on them and turn them over here, Mark.
Yeah, good defense by these Indians so far.
Nathan Ward, and he turns it over. Lindbergh with a steal. He'll lay it off the glass. It won't go, though. Rebound's going to be pulled in by Cole Brandstetter. Brandstetter gets it to Nitschke. Over to Jonah Friels in front court. 6-0 Oneida. We've played about 3 minutes of this first quarter. And here is Ward with the basketball. He goes to Brandstetter. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got an early turnaround time, a 3 o'clock tip for the Oneida Lady Indians and the Cosby Lady Eagles. And then the boys' game will follow. We'll have that live for you tomorrow on the I8 Sports Network. Driving now, Nitschke pulls up, jumper no good, and a late whistle and a push. It's not on the shot. It is against Oneida, though. It's Rylan Duncan pushing off for position. That's the first on Rylan. First whistle of the night as far as a foul goes.
Yeah,
Coach Jacob King trying to plead his case down there.
Yeah, not going to help him.
Nitschke working left, falls, is able to tip it over to Jonah Friels, and now it's going to go back over to Nathan Ward.
Oh.
Cole Brandstetter skip pass back to Friels on the left side. Friels spinning into the paint. Now he's in trouble and traveled with it.
Thank you.
Didn't have anywhere to go with it. Wanted to get it to Nitschke, but was cut off from that. And so how many turnovers is that, Mark?
5.
5.
Yeah,
4:29 to go first quarter.
Good defense by these Indians.
And it's Mason Keaton into front court. Keaton rolls to his left, kicks to the left corner to Lindbergh. Back to Keaton, now around to Rylan Duncan. Here's Perry deep in the right corner. Eyes the traffic in the paint. Keaton, he was shouldered there. Now they get it to the right corner. Lindbergh for 3. A little bit short on the shot. Rebound's going to be pulled in here by Garrett Rogers. Halfway through the first quarter, it's Oneida 6, Sunbright 0. Mark, kind of like that girls' game, feels like Oneida should be leading by more than 6-0 right now.
Yeah, we've turned them over a bunch, but just hadn't made our shots.
Now, back at the other end, Sunbright with the basketball. Jonah Friels gets it over to Garrett Rogers. Rogers burns the dribble, goes to Nitschke. Now over on the right side, Friels hits Rogers cutting through the paint. Layup blocked by Bronner, tipped and taken by Duncan. Now in transition, he'll take it down. Dishes over to Perry for the layup. Good. That's just good basketball right there.
It really is. Really is. Good steal there by Rylan Duncan. And assist.
It's going to be a foul on Oneida. Jacob Perry picks up his first, team second. You know, Oneida played a very good York team Tuesday night and kind of got boat raced in that one. And I think it is he played Coach King and Coach West. They play these games so that when they get to games like this, they look like they do right now. And here is Friels driving through for the layup, no good. Rebound, Bronner clears it away. Lindbergh up the right side. Lindbergh to the wing, to the baseline, dribbling through, dishes to Bronner, lays it off good.
Beautiful play pass right there by Landon Lindbergh back to Hayden Bronner.
Oneida's up 10-0, and then we're going to have a travel called here on Jonah Friels. This is a 10-win Sunbright team that Oneida is really frustrating. And here comes Caden Rector for Bronner.
And they've held them scoreless here for half of the first quarter.
More than half. I mean, we're at 2:50 to play in the first. Oneida leads 10-0. Keaton going to bring it across the timeline to the left. Hands it off to Perry. Jacob hands it to Lindbergh. Back to Keaton on the drive. Pitches to Perry in the right corner. Open for 3. It's short. Rebound. Tipped. Perry has it. And he circles through, kicks it out to Lindbergh for the 2-point jumper. Good. They're working the ball to each other, getting good looks. It's 12-0 Oneida.
Yeah, and I was talking to Coach Jason Pike before the game, and he said, man, we're really do a good shooting game. And they're starting to warm up a little bit.
Grant Sexton in for Sunbright. And now he gets it to Nitschke out to the left wing. 3-pointer. Sunbright looking for their first points. This one won't fall. Rebound tipped. Battle for it. It goes out in the corner. It's going to stay with Sunbright here. So the Tigers will bring it in from their baseline. 2:03 to play, first quarter. Grant Sexton to work the ball in bounds. Flicks it out, and pressure on the ball by Lindbergh, and now it's going to be Nitschke. Lindbergh tried to draw a charge, didn't get it, and now it's going to be a miss from Sunbright, and it'll be Perry out ahead to Lindbergh, who lays it off the glass good.
Yeah, this official down.
Now, timeout, 1:48 to play, first quarter. Your score, it's Oneida 14, Sunbright 0.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Oh, it's right here. It's got the game on.
Yeah. Welcome back. 1:48 to play here in the first quarter. Kevin's excited. He's cheering hard over here. Did you hear that? Yeah. The sea lion chant or something like that is what I would call that. The Indians lead 14-0, Mark. I mean, just about everything's gone right for Oneida as Xavier Shoemaker checks in here.
Yeah, ex Shoemaker. They're going to bring a little bit of the physicality into the ball game with X.
Yep. And now here's Sunbright out of their second timeout, trying to stop this Oneida barrage and trying to back down Shoemaker here. Unsuccessful for Rogers. He's still trying to post on Xavier. And now the ball is tipped around. It's going to be taken here by Brandstetter. Pass over to Nitschke. Driving the baseline, Nitschke. No good, but we're going to have a foul here. And it's going to be against Oneida's Sam Bell, who had checked in as well. That's the first foul on Sam, third on Oneida. And we're going to have Nitschke at the free throw line. He'll have two tosses to try to get Sunbright on the board. They trail 14-0. This free throw rims out, no good.
You know, and they're just nothing's falling for them, kind of like it was the Lady Indians in the first game. And of course, the Indians is having a lot to do with that, playing really tough defense on them.
Second free throw won't go. And I know Sam Bell's dad would say, ball don't lie, because he thinks when those free throws are missed, it wasn't really a foul. That's what he means. And here is an excellent pass by Perry down to Xavier Shoemaker for a lay-in, and it's Oneida leading 16-0. Sunbright's got a minute to try to score something in this first quarter. Here's Nitschke, fouled on the floor. Was he fouled in the act of shooting?
No, he
Sam
was
Bell with the foul.
He was passing.
Yep, he was. That's Sam's second foul. And it will be Nitschke to bring it in from the baseline. Nitschke looking, fires to the corner, and this is going to be Brandstetter. He pitches to Grant Sexton, nearly lost it and did turn it over. 16-0 Oneida with 54 seconds to play in the first quarter.
This is still the first quarter. That's 7 turnovers here in the first quarter for the Sunbright Tigers.
So it's going to be Mason Keaton to work it the other way. And here's Bell around to Keaton. And now driving. Oh. Shoemaker couldn't get the shot to fall. And back the other way. This is going to be Nitschke with 27 seconds to play. Now Grant Sexton, 20 seconds to go. First quarter, Sexton drives, tries to get the shot, no good. Rebound tip. Mason Keaton pushes it out in front to Sam Bell, who takes it to the baseline for the bank shot. Good.
Job.
Sam Bell. With 6 seconds to go, here's Sunbright 4-3. Nitschke is going to pitch it, and it's going to be a three-pointer that is no good, and Oneida has shut the Tigers out in the first quarter. Your score is Oneida 18, Sunbright 0.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday. Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Mason Keaton, a little bit of contact there. It's Keaton, Rector, Lindbergh, Shoemaker, and Duncan. Oneida leads 18-0 as we start the second quarter. For Sunbright, they have Nathan Ward, Colton Nitschke, Jonah Friels, Cole Brandstetter. Here's a three from Caden Rector. Won't go. That's over the back, too. And it's Rylan Duncan kicking it out to Mason Keaton, who drives baseline for the pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Shoemaker gets it back out to Keaton. Keaton driving through, pitches it to the corner. Rector back to Keaton. I missed one of the Sunbright players. Oh, Ryland's shoulders out again. It was Garrett Rogers. And Oneida has to take a timeout with 7:19 to go in the first half. They didn't force Oneida to take a timeout here. Bless his heart.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a warrior, man.
My goodness.
That thing comes out about once every 4 or 5 games, and he comes out, pops her back in, and comes back in.
So Oneida with the basketball. Hayden Bronner checks in, gets it to Mason Keaton, back to Lindbergh. Lindbergh on the drive, and he draws the contact from Garrett Rogers here. 7:11 to go, first half, and Rogers will be called for his first. Team first.
Wasn't shooting.
No, he wasn't shooting.
Yeah, got it on the floor.
Mason Keaton will work it in from the baseline. Fires it in. Bronner makes the catch in traffic. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound is going to be pulled in here by Jonah Friels. And now Friels will bring it down court through the paint. Scoops the shot up, and Sunbright's on the board. Jonah Friels gets the two to fall. It's 18-2 now with 6:50 to play in the first half. Back the other way, Mason Keaton with the basketball. Keaton kicks it to Caden Rector. Now Landon Lindbergh. Lindbergh's pass goes to Mason Keaton. Now Lindbergh, left wing. He'll put up a three. Glances the iron, no good. Rebound. Shoemaker battles it back to himself and lays it off the glass, good. Pads the rebounding stat and gets the two.
Yeah, that's 4 for X.
20-2, the Indians in the lead with 6:20 to go.
Yeah, Coach Pike said he's going to, you're going to see X more and more as the season progresses.
Running shot flicked up there, and it's good by Cole Brandstetter as Sunbright has warmed up on their last 2 trips. 6 minutes to play in the first half. It's 20-4.
And X is not just a big body, Tim. He's got some skills.
Now Lindbergh goes off a pick from Shoemaker. Puts the jumper up, no good. Rebound, Brandstetter clears it away to Nitschke. Nitschke will bring it into front court. Drives to his left. Picks up the dribble. Goes back out. Friels drives in. Pulls up for a hanging jumper and banked it in. So Sunbright's warming up now. Getting comfortable, and they've cut the Oneida lead down to 14 with 5.5 to go in the first half.
Yeah, feeling it a little bit now. And you knew they would. You knew they would get warmed up a little bit and start putting some down.
Rector makes the catch over on the right wing. Now Bronner. Now over to Mason Keaton. Shoemaker, top of the key, around to Lindbergh. Then Shoemaker sets the pick. Ball's tipped away. Sunbright nearly gets the steal, but Keaton comes back up with it. Finds Shoemaker. Layup. No good.
Oh.
Tipping. Shoemaker tried to keep it alive. Couldn't reel it in. It's going to go over to Sunbright. And here's Jacob Perry checking in to get some rest for Xavier. I'll tell you this. We've got 3 more games in the next 4 nights. Jacob King's only going to be able to whisper. He needs to conserve some of that voice right now.
I doubt it.
Here is Brandstetter for 3. Shot won't fall. Rebound is tipped out long. A race for it near midcourt. And it's out of – what? It's a foul on Lindbergh. Well, that was a lightning quick foul by Landon. Inbounds is going to be to Brandstetter, who dumps it down to Rogers, who puts the 2 up, no good. Rebound is pulled in by Perry. Perry applied good defense there and didn't foul. Frustrated enough to make him miss, and now here's Rector at the other end. 3 won't fall. He collects his own rebound, drives to the baseline, flicks it over to Perry. Perry drives the baseline, draws contact. The shot is good, and he's fouled. Jacob Perry with a nice drive. The foul will be against Nathan Ward, the second team foul on Sunbright. Perry, the leading scorer now for the Indians. 6 of their 22, and he'll shoot for point number 7. Perry's free throw's good.
Yeah, we needed that. That was a big.
I'm waiting for you to finish that. I'm not gonna let up. That was a big what?
That was a big shot for
okay.
Perry.
All right. Everybody was hanging at home. Yeah. Lindbergh driving through the paint, kicks it to the corner.
I was having to write something down. I can't write and think.
Keaton back out to Lindbergh. And now Perry, left wing 3, glances the iron, no good. Rebound's going to be pulled in Garrett Rogers. We're halfway through the second quarter. Oneida leads 23-6 on the road against the Sunbright Tigers. Indians looking to go 2-0 in the district. Sunbright was 2-0 coming into this one. They're trying to remain undefeated in the district, but the Indians are giving them all they want. Garrett Rogers with a 2. It's good.
Yeah, Rogers backed him down in there and got that shot off. Good play there by Sunbright.
Oneida takes the timeout. 3:39 to go. First half. It's Oneida 23, Sunbright 8.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Welcome back to Sunbright. 3:39 to play first half. Josh Akers bringing you the pictures here tonight. You talk about underrated. I mean, we mentioned him maybe at the end of the game or whatever. Everybody talks about what a good job he does on the camera, and it is a fact.
It is.
Who taught him how to do that?
He's had to overcome.
He kind of, he picked it up on his own. I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow if you're any good, won't we?
He's had to overcome his fatherly raising.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if you match up tomorrow, won't we?
Yes, we will.
23-8, Oneida by 15. Out of a timeout here with the basketball, Lindbergh. Bounce feed over to Perry to the corner, Sam Bell. Now Perry back to Bell on the baseline. Wasn't comfortable with the drive and takes it back out high. This is out of a Jacob King timeout. What was that timeout about, Mark?
Well, I would imagine that it was about 30 seconds.
Don't follow him. There's Bronner with the layup good.
Nice pass inside by Landon Lindbergh. Good job.
So the timeout you were going to say what?
Just to settle them down, get them in there and keep playing defense hard. You've got them down 23-8, and just keep going at it, guys.
Now 25-8, 17-point Oneida lead with 2:45 and ticking here in the first half. Sunbright didn't score in the first quarter if you just joined us. And now here is Brandstetter driving for a shot. Good.
Nice hanging jumper right there in traffic.
Cole Brandstetter creating a shot.
Yes, he did. Had 3 Oneida players around him.
Lindbergh the other way. Perry now down to Sam Bell. Looked in at Bronner. Now they get it to Bronner. The elbow. Back over to Bell. Hayden's working hard down in there trying to open something up for the Indians in the post. Here's Rector on the right wing looking in. He wanted to get it to Bronner, but Sunbright's able to tip it, and it sails out of bounds. 2:08 to play.
Yeah, trying to get
half.
Yeah, trying to get Lindbergh an open look over there, and good defense there by Sunbright.
Lindbergh over to Rector. Caden back over to Lindbergh. Now Sunbright pressuring out top, but in doing so, it's going to be a reach-in foul on Colton Nitschke, his first, team's third.
Yeah, but good idea. They was trying to get out here and trap him and almost had him just a little too physical.
Yeah, probably didn't need that.
No,
probably had him in a bad spot.
They had him in a bad spot.
A minute 50 to go in the first half. 15-point game. Now the dump down to Bronner. He'll kick it out to Bell. Right side, here's Lindbergh. Almost had a look at that over Nitschke. Instead, he passes and goes to Caden Rector with a minute 40 to play. Bell on the left wing. Looking in, there's Bronner. He'll make the catch. He'll kick it to the free throw line. Jacob Perry will knock down a 2.
Yeah, and it's Jacob Perry is deadly from right there.
He's got 9. Oneida leads by 17 with a minute 20 to play in the first half. Back the other way. This is going to be Jacob Perry knocked it away from Ward. Now the official is warning Jacob King because the foul is going to be called on Jacob Perry. King did not agree that it was a foul on Jacob Perry. And I think it was Jacob he was talking to. It might have been somebody else down that way. Anyway, a warning was issued.
Well.
No fines this time, though, Mark. As the pass comes into Nitschke, Nitschke gets it down on the baseline. Here's going to be a jumper from Brandstetter, no good. Perry might have been fouled on that rebound. He goes long down court for Sam Bell, who tries to get it over to Landon Lindbergh, and then Nitschke steps in and steals it. In transition, Perry with the steal. A minute to go, first half. Perry slows and gives back out to Rector. Now Lindbergh makes the catch, kicks it to Sam Bell. His 3 is blocked, but he follows with the 2-pointer from the baseline. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Sunbright's Rogers comes up with it. Garrett Rogers gets it over now to Jonah Friels with 40 seconds to play. Nitschke will bring it into front court. It's a 17-point game, 27-10. Nitschke driving to his left. Now cutting to the basket. Brandstetter, it's wrested free by Landon Lindbergh. Now here's Perry, a reach-in foul. I think Nitschke. Let's see if that's who it's on. Colton Nitschke picks up his second, team's 4th. With 28 seconds to go, Brock West checks in here in this first half.
Landon Lindbergh didn't see the intensity out of Landon. The same intensity we're used to from Landon against York. We was talking about that, and boy, we've seen it tonight.
I didn't say that. That's you, but whatever. Now here's a steal for Sunbright. They'll take it to the other end. Jonah Friels. I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't.
I'm not leaving you out there on the list. We didn't see the usual Landon Tuesday night, but here at the other end, we're going to see a push-off foul on Landon here. They're going to say he put the hand off to try to create a shot.
Yeah, and he did. He got the forearm out there, the old forearm shiver.
Yeah,
he got out there on that. But he's really created a lot of stuff tonight. And
Sunbright got 1.3 seconds.
Yeah, what we're used to seeing from Landon.
Brandstetter shot blocked by Hayden Bronner. That's the end of the first half. We'll take the break. Your score, it is Oneida 27, Sunbright 12.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest job done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to Sunbright. Halftime, the Oneida Indians lead the Sunbright Tigers 27-12. Here at the half, Sunbright led by Jonah Frills with 6. Jacob Perry's leading Oneida with 9, but 4 other players with 4 points in this one as Oneida held Sunbright scoreless in the first quarter. Earlier tonight, the Lady Indians fell to the Sunbright Lady Tigers. Final was 51-42. Coach Marv West joins us now. And Coach, kind of had a similar feel to the start of this one, only opposite. It was Sunbright was kind of dominating early in that game. Points were hard to come by. I think your first 4 points were from the free throw line, but eventually the Lady Indians were able to claw back in, and you come out in the third quarter. Let's start at the third quarter, because we didn't know what was going on. You come out and Kelsey Pack's not on the floor. You had made a good charge at the end of the first half, but you were without Kelsey. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, we went into the locker room and Kelsey just looked a little out of it, so I had her parents and uncle come in and kind of check on her. And not sure what exactly it was, but they got some sugar in her, and that helped to kind of get her going, and she came back out and was ready to go. But I was super proud of that third quarter, and a lot of the second quarter. We show so many signs of getting it and starting to put things together, and then we just have lulls like we did in the fourth, and you can't relax. Maintaining intensity. That's what I kept saying. We don't maintain intensity. We just like we want to take some plays off here and there, and against a good team like that, you can't. We let them get layups in transition. We let Northrop have a wide open 3 in transition. And she's #1 on our scouting list. You can't give Northrop 3s. And how do you lose that one girl? And it's just, I don't know. We've got to figure that stuff out. But on the other side of that too, it was nice to have some kids back.
Faith come back and has really injected a lot of energy.
I told her I'm going to give her a week off and she don't have to practice ever again. She had some energy, didn't have much stamina, but had some energy. And then Caroline Keaton gave us some really good minutes.
Grace Shoemaker played a big third quarter in that run.
Played well there. I can pick a little bit from a lot of them, and it's just hard to pinpoint, exactly why we're letting stuff get out of hand like that, like we did when we let them just push that lead back out to 14, and we just didn't even put up a fight. I don't know. We've got to do a better job than that.
But part of it's got to be you haven't had a consistent rotation all year long. I mean, it's been something different all the time. You can't even get in a habit.
That's what I tell the girls. I said, what's hard is I don't know who to put in sometimes.
Yeah.
I said, toward the end of the game, I felt like I went with who had been our best offensive threats, because we obviously needed some points. But, we're just –
But, I mean, sickness and injury is what I'm talking about, is put you where you're still trying to find the flow.
And an identity.
Yeah.
We are a much better team when we can run the ball, so.
Yeah.
We are not as good when we walk the ball up. every trip. We're just not – we're better when we get the defense on their heels and then we can flow into something.
But you got to love – I mean, it would have been easy in that second quarter to look up at that scoreboard and think, well, I mean, I'm thinking, tonight's not our night. And they did not.
I was beginning to wonder. But it's like, I challenged them. Of course, took some early timeouts. Guys, we got to have something inside of us. We got to have a fire. And, my girls are such nice girls. I don't have anybody that's just, older girls.
Right.
I got some younger ones that when it's their time, they're going to be able to do it. But right now, I just, they're great young ladies. I love them, but they just won't grab somebody and say, "Let's time to go."
Yeah.
And I've had some girls over the years that I would go in the locker room, and I would know I didn't have to say too much. We got to figure some things out like that.
Faith may be getting there.
She may.
With her play, she is a little bit.
Well, I tell you what, I texted her after the game the other night and I said, "How you doing?" And then she started talking about how much she missed it. And I said, why does it take us to get hurt or to get sick or whatever to miss basketball, to realize how much you like it?
Yeah.
You ought to walk on that floor and be thankful every day. How much did we go through the last 2 years with COVID and all this stuff, and we're still going through it? Take advantage of every day you're out there.
Over halfway through regular season,
yeah,
right?
And that's what I told them, we got to put some things together. This is the time, and we get to jump into a game tomorrow.
Yeah, well, at least it's just Cosby, then Clark Range,
Of course, Cosby's, Cosby's having some times like we are at times, but very capable of coming up and playing well. But the good thing about getting over a loss is the best way to get over a loss is jump right back in and play. Would I rather have a practice and then play? Yes, but maybe we can figure some things out tomorrow with, rotation and who needs to play with who, because there were times I looked out and I didn't have some good lineups and some people that didn't work off each other.
Yeah. All right, Coach, we'll see you tomorrow. We got the early tip, right? 3 o'clock tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
3 o'clock.
All right.
We'll be there.
Appreciate it. We'll see you. Lady Indians fall tonight. We tell you that the Indians will get set for the second half. They're up 15 as we go to the final 2 quarters. Here in Sunbright, it's Oneida 27 and Sunbright 12.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
We've done a great job being able to switch.
Oh, he checks with him. Welcome back. Welcome back. I know. What about that? It is Oneida leading 27-12, and it will be Sunbright with the basketball.
Told you.
Yeah, well, here is going to be a pushing foul against Landon Lindbergh. That'll be his third.
That's terrible.
And Nitschke. So Lindbergh's going to come out. Rector's coming in.
Light him up.
27-12. Oneida leads by 15.
I'd get one just because.
Yeah, I know you would.
I would.
You'd get a technical, you'd get a fine.
No, I'd get through. Yeah, I'd get a fine, that's for sure.
Brandstetter, and here's the entry feed to Rogers. It's going to be a foul on Hayden Bronner here. on the reach in. So for Sunbright, they have Colton Nitschke, Nathan Ward, Jonah Friels, Cole Brandstetter, and Garrett Rogers on the floor.
Oh.
They have subbed very minimally. Grant Sexton, I think they've only played 6, unless I've missed something here, and it's very possible. Oneida has Perry, Keaton, Bronner, Duncan, and Rector. Here's Duncan with a 2-point jumper, short. Rebound, Nitschke's going to reel it in. What were you going to say?
They're double teaming Bronner down there because Bronner hurt them in the first half.
And here's a 3-pointer.
Boom.
Good from Jonah Friels. Sunbright's first points of the second half are the first points for anybody. It cuts Oneida's lead to 12 with 7 minutes to go in the third.
And many of those will get them right back in this thing.
So Keaton works off a pick, drives to his left, kicks it to Caden Rector. Now Jacob Perry back over to Rector. Duncan with the basketball here. And it's going to be Keaton driving to his right, pulls up for the hanging jumper, no good. On the rebound, Bronner might have been lucky not to get a whistle there.
You're right.
And the rebound was Friels. Now Nitschke's into front court. He's trying to draw a foul, circling through the paint. He'll circle back out. 12-point game. Sunbright's got the basketball. This is taking the look of the girls' game in a way. How Oneida got a big lead or Sunbright got a big lead. Oneida was able to carve back in. We could be seeing the same thing. Here's a 3-pointer from Cole Brandstetter. They got a couple of extra chances there, and Sunbright's cut it to 9. 6:13 to play, third quarter. Timeout Oneida. It's Oneida 27, Sunbright 18.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunt, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Hey, welcome back to Sunbright. Listen to this, Mark.
And he never fails to feed us information as the game goes
You know who
along,
that
give
is?
us some tips,
Yeah,
and he also likes
is
to
that
give us
Ben Garrett?
That's play-by-play man Ben Garrett. He's running us all out of a job doing that Sunbright or that Scott High game tonight. No, Rick's not feeling well, and Ben's filling in a big district game matchup with Halls. Right here, Sunbright's making this a bigger game than it was. It's a 9-point contest out of an Oneida timeout. Indians with a 27-18 lead. And here's Keaton, a reach in, going to be called on Cole Brandstetter. That's the first foul against Sunbright in this second half. And it is only the 5th Sunbright foul on the night. They've done a good job of staying out of foul trouble.
That's a good one.
Keaton with the basketball. He looks over to Jacob Perry. Perry drives baseline, pulls up for the hanging jumper, no good. Rebound, Hayden Bronner. Can't hang on to it, though, here. And Brandstetter, then he loses it. Rylan Duncan goes up and gets control. He wasn't going to be denied that, Mark. I wouldn't have gotten his way, would you?
I wouldn't have either.
Here's Caden Rector from the left wing. He'll get a 3. No good. Rebound tipped around and taken now by Nathan Ward. Sunbright will bring it the other way. Friels all the way through. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped out, touched last by Sunbright's Garrett Rogers. Things tightening up.
Yeah, and Sunbright's come out here in the second half and really got after these Indians and cut into this lead. Playing hard.
So Mason Keaton brings it into front court. Shades to the right. We played 3 minutes of the second half. Oneida's got a 9-point lead, and they have not scored. Now, Sunbright did not score the entire first quarter. Oneida has gone 3 minutes of the third quarter and not scored, and here the Indians carry the basketball and turn it over.
He certainly did. He carried the basketball down there. Trying to drive the baseline, he carried it.
Oneida's going to pressure Sunbright, try to turn them over here with full court pressure. Brandstetter's going to bring it up across the timeline. And now he's going to hand it off to Nitschke. Nitschke being harassed here, pitches it back to Brandstetter. Oneida rushed him up, caused a bad pass and a turnover.
And that's what it does. If you don't directly get the steal, a lot of times they don't know where it's coming from and they hurry up a pass, and that's just what that does.
Oneida will bring it the other way. 4.5 to play, third quarter. Still, the Indians have not scored in the second half, and now it's a turnover. Cole Branstetter comes up with a loose basketball for Sunbright. He'll take it down court, pulls up at the lane. Shot no good. The follow by Rogers is good. Garrett Rogers. Sunbright's put 8 points on the board in the third quarter, and we're halfway through it. Oneida has not scored.
Just outworking us on the boards.
Back the other way. Here is Jacob Perry. Gets a pick from Rylan Duncan. Pitches to Brawner. Now over to Mason Keaton. Keaton driving left. Back to Rylan Duncan, top of the key. Sees the lane. Driving right. He's going to be called for the travel. Oneida turns it over here.
Yeah, he did. He did.
7-point game.
Sloppy basketball right now a little bit.
3:55 to play, third quarter. Sam Bell's going to return in just a minute. Here is Friels into front court with the basketball. And he gets it to Cole Branstetter. Branstetter with the bounce feed down to Friels. Friels looks in at Rogers. Now tries to dish to him. X-Man. Xavier Shoemaker got his hand in the lane, or in the passing lane, and then Rogers couldn't make the catch, and he'll go over to Oneida.
Yeah.
You called him that. I like that.
The X-Man, yeah. We'll start calling him that. Yeah, he's.
Will we?
Yeah, we will. We'll if you want to.
I don't know. We'll talk about it. Let's think about it.
If that's
we don't have to decide right now.
That's what you want to do.
320 X Factor. That's another one.
I was calling him X.
Yeah, so could be any of those. Here's Mason Keaton driving, reverse lay in, good. Mason Keaton. That's the first points of the second half for Oneida. Pushes the lead back out to 9. And here is Sunbright back the other way. Nitschke. He's getting a lot of contact, pinballed around down in there, and Oneida's going to be whistled here. Are they? Oh, no, a timeout requested. 3:04 to go, third quarter.
Before he went out of bounds?
Let's keep it right here. Hey, you want to hear some more Ben Garrett? Don't you always?
Yeah, you
Listen
know
to
me.
Listen. He's getting quiet.
He got the stuff in the paint, and he kicked the ball
Oh,
ahead to Luke
He
West.
stuffed him in the paint.
What about that? Ben Garrett, ladies and gentlemen. He's over on the IH Network calling that Sky High game, a very important district game. Highlanders trying to get revenge on the Halls at home. Oneida trying to hold off Sunbright here on the road.
Yeah, and it's turned into a ball game. It's a 9-point ball game where, we had a 15-point lead, and these Tigers are not giving up, not going down easily.
All right, so out of a Sunbright timeout, they've got the basketball here, and it's going to be Colton Nitschke. Nitschke on the wing, circling around. Bounce feed comes over. Branstetter shoots a three. It's no good. Rebound. Perry fends off Friels for it, and now Perry will bring it into front court with the pass. Rylan Duncan, left wing three. No good. Rebound. Xavier Shoemaker. He'll get it out to Sam Bell. Now Perry for three. Top of the key. Glances the iron. No good. On the rebound over the back of Sam Bell comes Jonah Friels.
Sam Bell always seems combative, doesn't he? After he makes a big play, he's always fired up. I like watching old Sam Bell play.
Inbounds, Rylan Duncan. Felt like he was fouled by Ward there. No call, and back the other way, Friels.
Wow.
What a shot. Jonah Friels. I think he spends a lot of time in the gym. This kind of gym, not working out, Mark.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody hits some shots like that, he's just down here. Down here all the time doing that. Here's a foul on Cole Branstetter, his second, team's third. 7-point game, 2:22 to play, third quarter. Oneida to work the ball in bounds. Shoemaker, now Duncan, nearly had it tipped away. Oneida maintains possession, gets it around to Mason Keaton. Indians looking to go to 2-0 in district play, trying to drop Sunbright for the first time in the district. Here's Perry. He puts up a three. It's just off. Rebound, Branstetter, and he's going to be fouled. Who will this be against? Xavier Shoemaker will pick up his first, team's third. So both teams with 3 fouls in the second half.
And our shots are just not falling here in the second half.
So with 2:05 to play, third quarter, they'll lob it in for Friels, but there's Perry to deflect it, and then Friels loses it out of bounds for a Sunbright turnover.
Yeah, that's big. That's big for these Indians.
So now it's going to be Keaton on the drive, free throw line, spins, dishes to the cutting Shoemaker, couldn't get the shot to fall. Rebound is Garrett Rogers. So we still have a 7-point game, and here comes Sunbright with the basketball. Minute 45 to play, third quarter. Nitschke driving to his left, pulls up for the hanging jumper, and defended pretty well by Sam Bell. He can't get it to fall, and now it's going to be Perry back the other way with a minute and a half to play in the third. Keaton wants to drive, goes baseline, then his pass is deflected and stolen. Nitschke on a run out. Will he get the layup to go? No, but he's fouled.
He never touched him. Never touched him.
Who didn't?
Ryland.
Well, it's a dispute between you and this official because he says
no, he didn't.
He says Ryland fouled him.
He didn't touch
so
him.
Nitschke's going to the line for 2 tosses. He's 0 for 2 from the line.
Dirty no account officials.
Noah who?
Noah Duncan. Did you say Noah Duncan? No.
Dirty Noah Duncan? Is that what you called him?
Dirty.
I think he's gone.
He left.
Yeah, Wartburg's playing, so he's headed down there probably.
Yeah, I think they had a game. So.
Yep, that's what it is. First free throw, no good from Nitschke. Second one is good. Oh, we kid Noah because he's a Wartburg fan.
He is. Born and raised.
1:15 and ticking here in the third quarter. And it's a 6-point game. And now here's Ryland Duncan. He'll scoop the shot up there, no good, but he's fouled. And the foul will be against Nathan Ward. Now, we kid Noah, but, he married a Lady Bulldog, very good Lady Bulldog player, his wife, and now they have a young son that's a real cutie, and so we're hoping he's in orange and white, so we don't want to kid too much, right?
Absolutely. We want him to be in orange and white, and he certainly wasn't born and raised.
Noah wasn't.
No, he was born and raised in orange and white, and hopefully his son will be orange and white.
Battled hard in the orange and white for Coach Rusty Yaden.
That's exactly right.
First free throw, no good. Second free throw misses by Ryland Duncan. And Sunbright continues their charge to close the gap on Oneida. It's a 6-point game with less than a minute to play in the third quarter, and the Tigers have done a great job. They didn't give up either, just like the Lady Indians earlier. And now here's Brandstetter driving, free throw line, shot blocked by Hayden Bronner. Great job, and now it's going to be Lindbergh out ahead trying to get it to Keaton. Friel saves it in right to Keaton for the layup, good, and he's fouled. And that's a momentum shifter possibly. The foul will be against Cole Brandstetter. That's his third. And now Keaton expands the lead back out to 8. He can push it to 9 with a free throw. Normally a very good free throw shooter here, Mason Keaton. Knocks it down. Couldn't even jinx him there.
No,
wasn't trying, but I didn't.
You usually speak it on him.
So it's back out to 9, Mark.
Yeah.
With 37 seconds to play in the third.
And we needed that. It had been a while since we'd picked up a bucket.
So now Friels makes the catch in rear court against pressure.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a reach-in foul against Sam Bell here, it looks like. That'll be his third.
I have to say that was probably a reach-in foul.
Team's 5th.
Maybe a fall-in
You're
foul.
in agreement.
Yeah, this time.
You're of one mind with the officiating.
Not that one, I'm not.
In the inbounds, this is going to be Friels driving all the way under, trying to get it to Rogers. Rogers with 32 seconds. The clock's not running, by the way. We're getting some free basketball here in a 9-point game. There we go. And Sunbright turns it over.
We'll take that.
And Coach Honeycutt, I think he's frustrated. His team got within 6, had the ball.
Yeah.
He has seen them fight hard here after getting not even scoring in the first quarter. It was 18-0, right?
Yeah.
And since then, it's 23-14. So now here's Sam Bell driving the baseline.
Nice job, Sam Bell.
Pretty move by Sam Bell. 9 seconds to go. And now it's going to be down. Here's Sunbright, scoops the shot up there. And the follow by Rogers, no good. Sam Bell looked like Dwayne Shinsius driving that baseline, didn't he?
You mocking me?
Into the third quarter, the score is Oneida 34, Sunbright 23.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back to Sunbright. Fourth quarter. Oneida has an 11-point lead. Mark, it got tenuous in that third, though. Sunbright got within 6 and had the basketball.
Yeah, it really did. They was shooting well. We couldn't hit nothing, and they cut it down. They turned up the defensive heat on us, and we couldn't do nothing. But big baskets there by Mason Keaton and Sam Bell really bailed us out. And great job by the Indians, and we got to close this thing out though.
Keaton to Jacob Perry, now Lindbergh back to Keaton to the corner, Perry. And now it's going to be Keaton driving through the traffic. His pass deflected. Sam Bell gets to Ryland Duncan. He drives through 4 defenders, tries to get it off to Keaton, and Oneida turns it over. Are the Indians almost trying too hard right now?
Yeah, good ball movement there of trying to pick up that shot, but there's another turnover. We had 5 of them in the third quarter alone, where we had 2 in the first half.
It's just not got that flow that they had in the first quarter.
No, not at all. First quarter, yeah.
34-23. Here's Sunbright for 3. It's no good. Rebound tapped to the floor, and it's going to be Brandstetter. Nitschke back to Brandstetter. Ball's loose, and Landon Lindbergh says there's a ball on the floor that I can dive and possibly hurt myself.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm going. That's me.
Yeah, that's
what I do.
That's exactly what he does. I want to get skin. I want to get a big burn on my elbow and knee. And
here's the inbounds to Jonah Friels. Friels drives to his right. Tipped away, Ryland Duncan. Now he's in a run out. Nitschke getting between him and the basket. Duncan takes a dribble, lays it off the glass. That was not easy. He made it look pretty easy, but it wasn't because Nitschke's a crafty defender.
Yes, he is.
Now here's Brandstetter with the bounce feed ahead to Nathan Ward. Ward back to Brandstetter, left wing for 3. No good. Rebound tipped. Rogers trails it out on the right wing. He gets to Nitschke. Little hesitation. Nitschke drives through, kicks it out. Brandstetter another 3. It's off. Rebound falls to the floor. Perry has it. Looking out ahead. He finds Duncan. Duncan lays it off the glass. And a quiet Ryland Duncan through 3 quarters has come up with 2 straight buckets and pushed Oneida's lead back to 15, just like it was at the half. Timeout Sunbright. 6:32 to play. Your score, Oneida 38, Sunbright 23.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
We'll go back to Sunbright. Next year, we're going to offer that all-access package and all that stuff. You can just hang with us in the commercials. 6:32 to play in this game. It is 38-23.
Glad I'm not doing it next year.
Are you one and done?
Huh?
Are you done after this year?
I've done it last year.
I know, but
you said one and done.
Yeah, but Sophia's.
No, I don't. What else have I got to do?
All right, we're just checking. All right, it is 38-23 out of a Sunbright timeout. Oneida's got a 15-point lead, and here's the Tigers with the basketball. 6:25 to play. Ward into front court. He gets it over to Grant Sexton. Now they work it around to Nitschke. Nitschke's going to take a look at the 3. It glances the iron, no good. Sam Bell goes up and reels that in.
The Bell.
He was way up there as he gets that rebound down, and now Keaton backing down at the free throw line, pitches it out to Landon Lindbergh. We're at 6 minutes to go in this game. Oneida leads 38-23.
He had about a 6-foot vertical, didn't he?
Well, he was up there. I mean, go back and review that tape. Here is Lindbergh on the left wing, drives to the elbow, pitches to Rylan Duncan. And now over to Mason Keaton. Keaton driving the baseline. A lot of contact was allowed right there. And the ball is taken over by the Sunbright Tigers. Don't forget, tomorrow, 3 o'clock start for the Oneida Lady Indians, the Cosby Lady Eagles, as we get you set with some basketball before the snow kicks in. Here's Rogers for the layup off the glass. Cutting the Oneida lead to 13. We'll hope it's not too much snow to cancel that Monday, because Monday we've got Clark Range hopefully coming in. And then we go to Harriman on Tuesday night.
Well,
here's Rylan Duncan. Nice job of dribbling around the defender and a reverse lay-in. He's got 6 fourth-quarter points. Oneida pushes it back to 15. 5 minutes to play.
Awful pretty. Nice move by Rylan Duncan.
Nitschke down court, and here's Rylan Duncan. He knocks it into the stands.
About went through a
Sunbright fan. He didn't even apologize to her.
No. He gave her a hug.
He's focused. She's okay.
Yeah.
They're right on the floor right here.
Yes, they are. She was grinning, so it didn't hurt her.
Nitschke going to bring it in to Friels here. Friels hands it off. Back to Nitschke. He'll drive to his left and kicks it over to Nathan Ward. Ward back out to Nitschke. And now it's going to be Friels driving to his left. Oneida tries to draw a charge, and Jacob Perry was still in motion.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because he's not going to call that anyway.
But it wasn't a charge.
No, you're right. But I can promise.
So he shouldn't call
You're
that.
right, but I can promise you.
Let's agree.
I can promise you that guy wouldn't call one anyway. Just so.
But
you
it
know.
wasn't one.
No,
so,
it wasn't.
So he shouldn't have. So
I just want that out
here's
there.
Here's Jonah Friels at the line for 2 tosses.
That I'm not a fan.
The first one is no good.
Of his. Just so you know.
Really unclear.
Yeah.
On where you stand.
Of his being an official.
Second free throw is good from Jonah Friels. With 4.5 to play, it is a 14-point lead, 40-26.
You act like I've never said that before.
Yeah. Here's Lindbergh. He sees a lane, drives, shot late blocked by Garrett Rogers, and there's a whistle and a foul.
I'm proud of him.
Lindbergh's going to the line for 2 shots, and the foul will be against Garrett Rogers.
Yeah.
Lindbergh has 4 points in the game. Oneida really hasn't been taking it to the basket much tonight, Mark. Not gotten to the line very much. Neither has Sunbright, by the way. It's been not many free throws. This one's no good. Landon will have a second toss. Second one won't go. Rebound's going to be Garrett Rogers. And he'll scoop it away here to Nitschke. Nitschke's in front court. And as he drives, he'll dish it off here to Brandstetter. And Brandstetter back to Nitschke. He's going to be fouled here by Mason Keaton, I do believe. With 4 minutes to play, Mason picks up his first, team's 7th. That's going to put Nitschke at the line for 1-1, I think.
Yeah, that was.
In a 14-point game.
Mason trying to just play hard defense right there and picks up that foul. But you know that you thought this thing was going to get real bad, you know, and was kind of thinking that I don't know if they're going to get over 20 for the whole game, and they hadn't got over 20 much, but Sunbright has really done a good job of coming back in this thing and making a game of it.
The second free throw is no good. And now here's a shot up from Lindbergh, won't fall. Rebound is going to be Rylan Duncan. And Oneida with a 13-point lead, trying to patiently work this basketball around. And here's Keaton with the pull-up jumper. Won't go. Rebound is going to be Nitschke. We'll have the rematch of these teams on February the 8th. next to last game of the season up in Oneida. Here's Jonah Friels on the drive. He gets it to Brandstetter with 3 minutes to go. Sunbright. Rogers banged around a little there in the paint and knocks it down anyway, Mark. I think he was fouled right before that shot. It didn't rattle him. He knocks it down. Sunbright cuts it to 11. They need a stop here with 2:50 to play. And then they could possibly cut it to single digits.
Yeah, they should have called that down there, but great job by Rogers of making the bucket right there.
Rylan Duncan working around the defender, pitches it over to Mason Keaton, who drives for the hanging jumper. No good. Here it is. Sunbright's got the ball. Chance to cut it to single digits with 2.5 to play.
And good job by Sunbright of getting a hand up there to deflect that. I believe they got a little piece of the ball right there when Mason went up to shoot it.
Brandstetter has the ball knocked away, gets it back, fires it down to Ward. Ward skip pass over to Nitschke. Now they go to Brandstetter for 3. Glances the iron, no good. Rebound Perry on a run out, and Oneida takes the timeout. With 2:08 to play, we take the break. Your score, it's Oneida 40 and Sunbright 29.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
Settle them down.
2:08 to go. 40-29. Oneida by 11. Weather permitting, this is the first of 4 games in 5 days for our OHS broadcasting team. We've got, we do know tomorrow's going to take place, 3 o'clock, Cosby and Oneida, ladies first.
Yeah.
So we'll catch the red-eye flight out of Sunbright back home.
Get to red eye.
So that we can be there for the start of that one. Oneida will bring it in. Leading by 11 with 2 minutes to go. Sunbright's going to put on some full court pressure. Here's Lindbergh. And he'll pitch it back to Jacob Perry. So Honeycutt put the pressure on in the timeout, but Oneida did not turn it over. And Keaton will get the bounce feed down to Jacob Perry. Perry off a pick from Shoemaker. And Oneida's being very patient here, just like the Lady Tigers did once they built their lead back out. Looks very similar. Oneida's just taking the clock down with some passes, and now here's Sunbright commits the foul. Nitschke picks up his 3rd. That is the 7th team foul. That's going to put Landon Lindbergh at the free throw line for 1-1. Landon's 0 for 2 from the line tonight.
Yeah, and usually Landon's pretty solid from the line, but missed his first 2.
Indians without Zeb Spradlin tonight. He's back home. Hope Zeb's okay, feeling better. We look forward to his return, hopefully not too long. Free throw's no good from Landon. And now Nitschke will bring it back the other way. Bounce feed, Friels puts up a 3, banking it in. Jonah Friels for 3. Sunbright takes a timeout. It's an 8-point game with 1:21 to play. Your score is Oneida 40, Sunbright 32.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Sunbright. With 1:21 to go, and the Sunbright Tigers, who they were down 18-0 after the first quarter, and they trail by 8 with 1:21 to go. Oneida, since that time, has scored 22 points, and Sunbright scored 32.
Yep. They've outscored us. They have outscored us.
Caden Rector going to work it in. Baseball pass down court to Jacob Perry on the inbounds. Oneida gets it in, and now they work with the basketball in an 8-point lead. And Mason Keaton, guarded here by Brandstetter, drives to his right, gets it over to Caden Rector, and Rector's going to be fouled. Nitschke, though, that's his 4th. Now, one thing about Sunbright, they've played 6 players tonight. So this is not a deep team for Coach Honeycutt. And, you know, if you're trying to get to overtime, I don't think you can have Nitschke committing any more fouls because I think you're going to need him if you're going to try to get to overtime. Here's Caden Rector at the line for the front end of a 1-and-1. Horrible free throw shooting night for Oneida, and a lane violation will and it didn't go anyway, so it didn't erase a point off the board for the Indians. So really no matter there. And perhaps, though, he missed it because the whistle was blown. I don't know. But here's Cole Brandstetter and breaking down the right side, pulling up for a 2-point jumper. It's no good. Rebound deflected. It's going to go into rear court for Oneida, and it's going to be Brandstetter. Long down court to Friels, who flicks it off the glass good. We have a 6-point game and a steal for Sunbright on the inbounds. Brandstetter, then he passes it, and it's stolen by Mason Keaton, who takes it to the other end and flicks it off the glass good with 39 seconds to play. 8-point game. Here's Sunbright the other way, and it's going to be Friels losing the handle on it out of bounds. What a flurry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, old Mace. Oh, that was big right there. Mason Keaton stealing the basketball and putting that bucket in the hole.
Now the inbounds to Rylan Duncan. He's going to be fouled by Cole Brandstetter. That's his 4th. Got to be impressed with the job that Kevin Honeycutt did with this team.
Yes.
I mean, just on the mental factor of being down like they were.
And I don't know, you know, it wasn't so much that the Indians were just dominating Sunbright. Just Sunbright, when it was 18-0 in the first quarter, it was that Sunbright was just cold shooting.
But it also seemed like the Indians were much smoother and efficient in running their offense. Here's a miss of the front end of the 1-and-1, and it's a very forgettable free throw shooting night for all of the Indians. But it just seems like Oneida hasn't been able to run the offense since then. And here's a 3 from Nitschke. It's good with 16 seconds to go. He cuts it to 5. Oneida gets it into Jacob Perry, and he's fouled with 12.6 seconds to go. So Jacob's going to have 2 free throws with 12.6 seconds in a 5-point game.
What a game. Who would have thought this early on? Yeah.
Not many.
Nope.
Perry's free throw is good.
Yeah. Yeah, Perry's always pretty solid.
Makes it a 6-point game.
Oh.
This one's no good. Rebound, though, Rylan Duncan. That should do it. Rylan's fouled with 9.6 seconds to play. He'll need one of these 2 to make it a 3-possession game, and I think you can officially close the door if he can do that. Garrett Rogers picks up his 3rd.
Yeah, Rylan.
But I think if people were thinking like me after that first quarter, you were thinking, hey, there might be a running clock in the second half.
Oh, absolutely.
Rylan Duncan knocks this one down. Boy,
what a change.
Was that incorrect?
Well, I mean, I was thinking hold them below 30.
Duncan's second free throw, no good. 8 seconds to go, 7-point game. And Brandstetter trying to get over to Nitschke, and it's a turnover. Oneida will now bring it in. So Sunbright's going to drop to 2-8. They'll lose their first district game here as Oneida brings it in to Landon Lindbergh. And the Indians have come into Sunbright and come away with a win. It wasn't as easy as they first thought it was going to be, though, as Oneida got out to an 18-0 lead in the first quarter. What a battle back by Sunbright. But the Indians get the 7-point victory. We'll recap it and talk with Coach King when we return. Your final score in this one, it's Oneida 44, Sunbright 37.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Sunbright. The Indians get the win tonight by a score of 44-37 over the Tigers. Taking a look at Sunbright's scoring, they were led along the way tonight by Jonah Friels. He had 17 points. He had a couple of three-point field goals and was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Colton Nitschke contributed 5 points, 2 of 6 from the free throw line and a three-point field goal. 7 points by Cole Brandstetter. He had a three-point field goal in that. 8 by Garrett Rogers. And that was all the scoring for the Tigers tonight. Only 4 of them getting in on the scoring for Sunbright. As for their total of 37, they were 3 of 8 from the free throw line. For the Oneida Indians, they were led by Mason Keaton. He had 11 points. He was 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Jacob Perry had 10. He was 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Then Rylan Duncan with 7, 1 of 5 on his free throws. And then 4 players from Oneida all scoring 4 points each. Landon Lindbergh, Hayden Bronner, Sam Bell, and Xavier Shoemaker. As a team, the Indians were 4 of 13 on their free throws. Oneida now improves to 9-6 overall, and they are 2-0 in district play. We'll go ahead and take another break. Be back to Sunbright right after this.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Sunbright as the Indians once again win tonight against the Tigers. Lady Indians fall earlier. Both games kind of pretty reminiscent of each other. Just the boys' game kind of mirrored the Sunbright girls in that one. And it's kind of interesting how both of them started actually played out all the way through that way.
Yeah, they certainly did. And in the boys' game, I got up 18-0 and looked like it was going to be a runaway. And Sunbright battled back, just played real hard defense. Their shots finally started to fall, and the Indians kind of cooled down a little bit, and then it cut it down to 5, I believe.
Yes.
Cut the lead down to 5, and then we was able to pull back away, same way that the Sunbright girls did, and ended up winning by 5, 6, 7 points. So,
if you're the Sunbright coach, you're saying, guys, we got down 18-0 and we lost by 7. Now, if we play the first quarter like we played second, third, and fourth, we're going to be fine.
Oh, yeah.
And they are.
They
really will be fine.
Coming in, 10-7, 2-0 in district play, they've got coming out of this thing. They got to be pretty happy with themselves. They certainly do, and of course the Sunbright girls got to be pretty happy with themselves. Now, the Lady Indians started out real slow, a little sluggish, but I was really proud of them the way they got after it. And that after that slow start there in the first quarter, I was really proud of them and took a lead. Yeah,
took a lead in the third quarter,
31-30.
Yes,
and thought that they was going to, but it kind of fell off there. But I was really proud of them with the intensity that they showed, and they really come together. And I think with some more time, but they've got some games coming up here, man, and it's going to be a tough stretch here.
We all do.
The next 5 days, and it's going to be a tough stretch for them. But it, it's a good way to get some time under their belt as a team, and it's not going to do anything but help them. And whenever they get down the road here in this tournament, that's coming up pretty quick.
That's right. District tournament starts in just about a month. But coming up this week is almost like a district format, tournament format. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock, Cosby comes to town. We'll have that game, like I said, at 3 o'clock at Oneida. Then on Monday, weather permitting, Clark Range will come in. That will also be homecoming, so be sure and keep that in mind. Girls 6:30, boys to follow Monday. And then on Tuesday, we go on the road for another big game against Harriman. Now, that is now not a district game, but could be in the region matchup later on. That boys' game will be really good. Girls having a little bit hard time from Harriman getting their legs under them, but they played outstanding. We had a big lead on them last time we played them, and they come storming back.
Oh, gosh, it was what, 30?
I think 29. And then they come back and made a close game out of it.
Yeah, it was. I think they cut that to 5, and they've, that ended up being a really good game. And on the boys' end of it, though, something that we tend to a lot of times forget, because we've had a lot of success this year on the boys' end and played a lot of really good basketball. This team is really, really young. We're starting 3 sophomores, and sometimes we tend to forget that. And a lot of times we'll have 3 sophomores and a junior and a senior out on the floor, and sometimes 4 sophomores and a junior out on the floor, and so we tend to forget that a lot of times.
All right. Coach Jacob King's coming up now. And Coach.
There he is.
Yep. We'll welcome Coach King in. Coach, Indians got off to a hot start tonight. You got an 18-0 lead after the first quarter. Talk about how that first quarter flowed for you.
I challenged them first half or first quarter. Let's come out different. We've come out this whole season. We've started slow about every game except for this one and that Cofield. And We jumped out on them 18-0. Glad we did or we'd lost. Second, third, and fourth quarter, we weren't very good offensively. Not saying we took bad shots. They just didn't fall. Got open looks. But, you know, big Xavier, he played big tonight, first half. Big Hayden Bronner played well. Mason ran the team. We had 4 turnovers in the first half and then had 9 for the second half, I believe. That's too many and a half. But we're getting better. It's a tough place to play. Sunbright's a good team. Don't take nothing away from them. But defensively for 8 minutes, we looked about as good as we've had it all year. And we've had some pretty good moments defensively.
Had a rough night, free throw line, front ends, stuff like that.
Each kid shot 40 free throws yesterday. I told my coaches, we hadn't done a whole lot of that, and I told my coaches I'll never shoot free throws for a game again. And, you know, some of my guys' football's been back to lifting weights, and they ain't got used to it yet. You can see that. I mean, Landon Lindbergh come into the night, and I think he's missed only 3 free throws all season. You can see his legs tired. They got to fight through it. I mean, they just got to fight through it. I'm not blaming nobody. They just got to understand that they are no longer sophomores, even though they're sophomores. They're becoming men.
Yeah.
We got to grow up. You know, like Mason Keaton there, we're up 13, 12, double figures with 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes to go. We're running a little set, our 32 set. Mason tries to shoot over their big kid when we don't have to. You know what I'm saying? We're up 12 or 13. But, you know, kick it out, let's set it up again, and let's get it easy.
But that's going to come.
It is.
That's going to come. They're going to learn that stuff, man. They're young. We were just talking about that. They're really young.
Yeah.
And that stuff's going to come, man, and you've got good days ahead.
But I think I've told you all, some days we're going to look great at times in the game. Sometimes we're going to look like sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that third quarter, I think maybe we only scored 2 points. We look like sophomores.
Sure.
Thought we had it, put it in cruise control, and I told them first 3 minutes of the third quarter is going to determine is this going to be a 25-point win or is this going to be a dogfight. And it turned out to be a dogfight, but we found a way to win, and we've won a lot of close ones this year, and it's great to be 2-0 in the district.
You know, that's going to help you down the road.
I think so. I hope. And, you know, Ryland Duncan got his shoulder hurt again. Mason's got his back. We got to go again tomorrow, and, you know, some kids are going to have to step up. I've got to get Caden Rector. I love that young man. He does everything right. He just ain't got no confidence. I've got to get some confidence in him. Thought Sam Bell played well tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Gave us some good minutes. Mrs. Zeb brings a lot of energy, gives us another post. But I thought Xavier and Hayden fulfilled the role tonight and done a great job.
Sam Bell plays with a lot of passion.
He does. He does. And, you know, I hate it for the young man down at Oakdale. You know, he just lost his grandfather, and he tried too hard. But when Sam's got his mind on right, he can help us. He's an energy guy. You know, we're 2-0 in the district. We got a long way to go. I guess we'll talk to you all tomorrow.
Can we come tomorrow? Is that okay?
Yeah, you better be there.
All right.
You might get
Appreciate
fired.
it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, we actually wanted to talk to you about something too. You know, we come down here and the principal and the coaches and all asked us about, you know, what do you guys need? And you need a hot dog, need something to drink, and they offered us all this stuff, and
they were really nice.
It really was, and we was wondering if maybe we got that treatment at home.
Anything you guys want, go to the concession stand and say, Coach King said,
it's on tape.
Hey, everybody's saying that.
If they tell you no, you're going to have to go take it up with somebody else.
So I can say, Coach King said we can have whatever we
want. Put it on his tab.
Coach May's probably listening. Coach May, take care of the radio guys for me here.
His tab.
It's on his tab. Him and Coach West.
I don't care. Hey, guys, we're going to get out of here. I'd love to talk to you. We'll talk again tomorrow.
All right.
I want to thank my Lord and Savior as always. Great atmosphere tonight. Great. I mean, it's always good to get a road win on the road. And Sunbright's always been a tough place for Oneida to play over the years, and we found a way.
Yeah, proud of you.
All right. The Indians get the win here tonight. Lady Indians fall by 9. 51-42 is the final in that one. Indians get the 44-37 win here tonight. Mark, one more time, let's thank Sunbright's ladies in charge, Julie Smith and Misty Northrop. Yes. Misty. There they stand down there. Go ahead, swing that camera around, Josh. These ladies treat us well. Of course, Coach Yaden always treats us well. Coach Honeycutt, does a nice job as well. So we're just thankful for these ladies and what they did for us tonight, and the kind welcome we had. We'll see everybody at home tomorrow. They're always good to us at home too.
They are.
Kidding.
We're just Devlin Jacob.
So we'll see you all tomorrow. 3 o'clock is the start. We'll go airborne at about 2:50 to get started on that one. And we once again thank you for joining us. You've been watching from Sunbright. The Lady Indians fall, the Indians win. And for all those involved in the broadcast tonight, Greg Bond doing a great job back on the board in the production here. It was Kevin Akers. The camera was Josh Akers. And for color commentary, Mark Matthews, Tim Smith saying thanks for joining us. You've been listening to Oneida Basketball on the Independent Herald Sports Network.